Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Deep Blue. Welcome back. Hi, everyone. It's good to have you guys back. It has been forever. How are you guys doing? And once again, thank you, everyone, for queuing up at the Deep Blue and arriving early and just waiting outside before we open the doors to my humble abode, the Deep Blue. How are you guys doing, guys? I miss you guys. I miss all of y'all's titlings. For real. For real. Yes, I am back. Oh my god, I can't even keep up with chat. But also, wait, I see some people already going ham at the start of the stream. So, CJ Deadpool, Temere, Wabber, thank you so much for the sub on Twitch, and let's talk about it. And Temere, thank you so much for the bits cheers, and also Sheena, thank you for the sub gift, the gift sub to Ekasen. It feels crazy coming back. I haven't streamed in like maybe a total of 3 weeks. Do you know how long that is for a streamer? That's a very long time for a streamer. We missed you. Aw, Tidlings, the cute ass little blue blobs. I miss you guys too, though. Honestly, about a month. Well, if you round it up really hard, I guess it's a month. But it's so good to be back, and honestly, I don't know what to be expecting coming back into streaming. I was kind of nervous today because I'm like, oh my god, I haven't seen the titlings. I haven't seen y'all at the Deep Blue for like 3 months-ish, although I've been active on Discord and everything like that. But like, not streaming for 3 months is actually a crazy thing, you know? Yes, but that's a story for later on. Let me actually greet whoever's actually dropped by in chat first. Who would it be? Let me check. The first on the chat that I see here is... I see Misery. Misery is actually the first to chat on YouTube chat, and Ekazen on Twitch. So congrats you two on being the first. And come here, thank you for the sub of a total of 8 months. Yes, Deep Blue back and better than ever. Yeah, hopefully, and fingers crossed. And yes, that's the least that I can promise you guys, of course. I've been gone for so long. The least I can do is, of course, provide a better experience for you guys at the Deep Blue, right? I don't want you guys coming back to the Deep Blue being disappointed and shit. Of course not. I want you guys coming back to the Deep Blue and be like, oh my god, our glorious sea fox goddess does not disappoint. Ninja, thank you for 2 months of membership on YouTube. Thank you. And oh my god, you guys started a hype train. We just started stream and there's already a hype train. What is going on? What the fuck? Son of Herb, thank you for the Twitch sub of 3 months in total. And Kami, thank you so much for the 2K bits chair on Twitch. Oh man, guys, thank you so much for starting a hype train. And you know what? I'll cheers to that. It's a Tuesday. I'm not supposed to be drinking because usually it's on the Thursday that I drink with you guys, right? But I have some wine with me. Irashai! Jackson the Madman. Frequency and Flavor, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Deep Blue. And Jackson the Madman, thank you for subbing on Twitch. 5 months of it, and we just leveled up the hype train a tad bit more. And what the fuck is going on, guys? This is quite a welcome back to the Deep Blue. Do you guys miss me that much? Well, yeah, let me drink some of my wine. I have a Pinot Gris here with me. Which is a type of wine I recently learnt about because I was in New Zealand for a tad bit. So I have a Pinot Gris, and it's like now one of my favorite types of wine to drink. So any of you guys have drinks with yours? If you don't, go grab one. It can be non-alcoholic, of course. But if you guys would like to cheers with me, go prep your drink a tad, would you? Eyes, thank you for 80 bits chair on Twitch. And also Sheena, thank you for 8 months of being a loyal member of the Deep Blue, a loyal titling of the Deep Blue. Thank you so much. On YouTube, thank you. Oh my god. Hype train is level 4 already. Isn't that fucking crazy, dude? Okay. Cheers, guys. So you guys have drinks? Any of you guys who are subbed? Any of you guys have the emote or subbed or membership on YouTube? You guys would have the cheers emote. Don't forget to do that. Yes, Sheena is double subbed. Sheena is the goat, I says. Sheena has been supporting for like quite a long time, and you know, every single one of you guys who support me. It means so much because I felt what it was like to not stream for 3 weeks. To not stream for 3 weeks while still have like the content creation bills piling up is quite painful, not gonna lie. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Kanpai. Pinot Gris is great. So the story about this Pinot Gris is that I went to a vineyard in New Zealand and encountered one of the owners of the vineyard, the winery, and she was a wine snob. But I decided to be like, oh, you know what? I don't care if you're a snob. How about you teach me something about wine? Let me taste something that I haven't. And she recommended this because I like Chianti, the Pinot Gris. And I love it. It's amazing. It's amazing. Real Pinky Beans is here too. Holy shit. Thank you so much for 3 months of sub on Twitch. Real Pinky Beans. Wait, do we now have... I saw Jackson with the... Was that a tier 3? Oh my god, Jackson. That's a tier 3. Oh my god, wait, we have 2 tier 3 subs on Twitch right now, even though it doesn't really provide any extra benefits except for a single emote. It's a rare occurrence. Can we just have both tier 3 subs on Twitch just to use that god-ass emote? I've never seen that before. I think I only have a total of 2 tier 3 subs. But use your privileges, guys. use that god emote. Lost brain cells for not being able to chat with us. Actually, I think, man, the nature healed my ass in New Zealand, bro. The nature healed my ass. But I'm gonna catch up with you guys first before I get into the storytelling of my travels and stuff like that, right? Did someone gift? Where's the notification? What's the notification for the gift emote? What the fuck? Thank you so much, Finally Irish, for the 5 sub gifts on Twitch. And now we have reached level 5 hype train. What the hell is going on even? I just got back. I didn't stream for 3 months and you'd think there'd be some divine punishment for doing that. Or like bad karma. Instead, I am getting showered with affection and appreciation. I really feel like I don't deserve this. Yes, level 6 now, thank you so much. Did you get to see Hobbiton? No, Hobbiton is actually in the northern islands of New Zealand. I went to the southern islands of New Zealand. And the southern islands is very much known for a lot of nature and bad reception. So that was like kind of me the whole time for like pretty much about like 2 weeks. So it was a lot of nature, a lot of hiking and trailing. I hiked a mountain that was... Let me check. What the fuck was the elevation of that mountain? The mountain that I hiked was at an elevation of 1.5 meters. Isn't that fucking crazy? That shit took like 6 hours back and fro. Well, 5 hours-ish for me. The pain lasted for like 3 days or so. Yes, I have become a mountain fox for a tad bit. And then I also trailed another one, which was like much more chill. It wasn't as elevated, but I did a lot of trailing and hiking and I'm so happy. Basically. How are the kiwi birds? Oh my god, dude. Kiwi birds are actually big. I thought they were like tiny ass. I thought kiwi birds were like, I don't know why, but I thought like kiwi birds were like the size of like, I don't know, let's see, a volleyball? No, probably smaller. I thought kiwi birds were like the size of, what am I thinking here? Do you know the old webcams, like Logitech webcams? Kind of like a tennis ball, but a tad bit larger. Yeah, that's what I thought. But they're not. They're actually very big. and they have very strong legs. Like if they kick you, you're gonna bleed. But yes, don't let me talk about my travels just yet. Nonogram, thank you for the sub on Twitch and contributing towards the shrine. Thank you. And welcome to the Deep Blue. Wait, are you? Yes, welcome to the Deep Blue. And do we have like with some new titlings right now, or am I tripping? If you're a new titling, can we just say, I might have missed some people who are actually new titlings at the Deep Blue, so can we just quickly say one of us to greet our new titlings very warmly, or those who have just recently tuned in because, you know, my schedule and time zone sucks. One of us! Videos can make it hard to gauge size of things, that's fair. Yeah, I didn't visit Hobbiton because that's like the Northern Islands. I went to the Southern Islands of New Zealand, which is mostly a lot of mountainous ranges and a lot of lakes and everything. Yes, and we're not a cult, guys. Just putting that reminder out there. We are not a cult. And you know what? I just want to put out some appreciation as well. Whilst I was gone, I don't know how many of you guys are actually... Hands up if you guys are part of the Discord. Hands up. How many of you guys are part of Discord? I want to see in chat. Hands up. Use an emote or something. Are! Nightly Scarling, thank you for the super chat. Arigato. What happened during my absence, Nightly Scarling? Oh, see, we do have a lot of people on Discord. Damn. Yeah, Discord was very active, and I am so appreciative of that because, like I said, when I was away, a lot of the times I really didn't get much reception, and also my time zones were even more fucked, not gonna lie. I'm still technically kind of jet lagged as well because it's like plus 6 hours from my current time zone. So right now it would be about 3 a.m. in New Zealand. Hi there, magic attacks. But yes, thankfully you guys were so active on Discord, and you guys like on Discord, titlings of the Discord. Titlings of the Discord? Titlings of the Discord, what is your wisdom? You guys on Discord were like so active and friendly and open to each other, and everyone knew who jumped into Discord, and you guys kept the Deep Blue alive. So I'm very appreciative of that, especially for the people who made memes. I saw a few. I know the person who makes the memes the most, Gojo Galvez, Ninja X Monkey, and I know like even Kyle has tried their hands on some memes. A lot of you guys made memes and stuff like that for the Discord and also on Reddit, on our subreddit, and I really appreciate that for real because it really keeps the activity going and it makes it feel like the community is so alive and welcoming for new people. I really appreciate it, so thanks guys. Did the hype train end? It's okay. Thank you so much for, by the way, putting up that hype train, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the support for the DB, even though I just got back. What does the jet lag feel like? I sleep at like 10 a.m. and yeah, I get sleepy by like 9 a.m. even. And I try to sleep at like 10 a.m. 9 p.m. I get sleepy by 9 p.m.-ish. And usually I'm already asleep by like 10 p.m.-ish. And I wake up at like 5. So that was like the jet lag, which worries me because usually my streams, they start at 9 p.m. and end at like 12 a.m. But I think today it's a bit better because I'm a bit closer to my older schedule where I wake up at like kind of 7:30 a.m. And you know, it's not too bad. But I try to post a meme at least once a day. And it means so much to me, you know, you guys keeping the activity going. In our community at the Deep Blue, the community of titlings. It means a lot. Sounds like a healthy sleep schedule, not for a VTuber. Not when you stream. I mean, yeah, nah, I can't. Real Picky Beats, thank you. I miss you guys too. You guys have no idea. You guys have no idea. Discord link, ! Discord if you're on Twitch or on YouTube. It should provide you with the Discord link, or it's in the panels below. Your birthday's tomorrow, Will. Happy early what's the word I'm looking for? Happy early birthday. Hopefully you have a great day for your birthday tomorrow. Say it's your birthday again tomorrow when you drop by stream, and then we can say happy birthday to you tomorrow during the day. Birthday Eve? Yeah, sure, birthday Eve. You know what, not? Let's do it today, guys. Can we say a happy birthday Eve to Brian Woodruff, please, one of our titlings. Because belated is like when it's late, right? It's like when it's the day after a birthday. Let's say a happy birthday Eve to Brian. You guys are so cute. Cake day is now. It's okay. It's okay. Look, we hear about celebrations. We celebrate it whenever much we can, right? Cheers. I'll drink to that. Pinot Gris is so good. But yeah, what have you guys been up to whilst I was away? Have you guys been good little titlings? You guys didn't mess up anything or steal anything, did you? Did you guys find new Oshis? Is that what happened? You know, I'm willing to share, so it's okay. I mean, you know, I'm a realistic bitch. I share. You're not cute. What? I can't say that my titlings are cute now. Sing the happy birthday. I don't sing happy birthday for people, but we'll see. We surely didn't cheat. No. You found another. It's okay. It's okay. Even if you find another, you'll come back to me. You're gonna miss the vibes of the cult, but we're not a cult, so, you know. We're one of a kind, though. So, you'll come back anyway. So, it's okay. I'm willing to share, you know. Found one or two. I have no more Oshis, you're the only one. Stop. Nah, it's totally fine. I mean, I was gone for a pretty long time, dude. Like 2 weeks, but like without stream because my internet died. When I came back, do you know the feeling, the horrendous feeling of coming back after a long away to your home, just having dead internet and taking like 3 to 4 days to fix it? Do you know that painful feeling? I fucking hate it. It was horrible. And if it wasn't for that, I would have streamed like right when I came back. But like I could have streamed last week at all. So yeah, it's been pretty much like 3 weeks of no streams, I believe. Had a lot of fun and good times with titlings on Discord. They are very welcome and friendly. Yeah, I saw you being really active on Discord too, Misery. I'm glad you find, find fun on the Discord. If you insist that we are cute, Noira, I will take it then. Yes, take my compliments. Swam in the ocean and swallowed salt water. You don't like my saltiness? Hi there, Nolan. Waiting for my Oshi and she is back. Well, I'm happy. You know, if you guys happen to still keep me as your Oshi, which you technically don't have to, I'm glad. I'm realistic. I don't have high expectations. Even like if you guys watch my video once, I'm already very happy. But I really do appreciate it for real. For you guys who come back despite me being absent for like 3 weeks. Do you know that not a lot of people do that? And that is like the biggest fear of streamers, is that when you stream like consistently and then suddenly you have a long hiatus, you fear that your community is not going to come back to you or forget about you. But here you guys are proving a lot of people wrong. Do you say now, say nah or nay instead of no after coming back from New Zealand? I say nah, as usual. However, you know what the funny thing that happened in New Zealand was, so I can't really tell the difference between a New Zealand accent and an Australian accent. I can tell a little bit, but I can't replicate it. It's like, I feel like they say E more, but, people in New Zealand, this has happened multiple times, but like a lot of people were like, are you from Australia? And the thing is, the New Zealand dollar, like $1, the $1 and $2 of New Zealand is flipped with Australian. So meaning the $2 coin, the Australian $2 coin is small and the $1 coin is larger. In New Zealand, it's the other way around, where the $1 coin is smaller and the the $2 coin is larger, which makes more sense, honestly. I don't know what the fuck Australia was thinking. And every time I'm like ruffling for my dollars, you know, I want to put out some cents, some $1, $2, I'm looking for it in my wallet. They're like, are you Australian? Because a lot of Australians get confused by that. And I don't know, maybe it's my accent. I got questioned a lot for like the Australian in New Zealand particularly. Yeah, very impressive for me, but I watch a lot of streamers. That is totally fair. I mean, we all have our preferences, right? And there's an R redeem. Okay, hold on. There you go. It was the saltiness. I'd take it with a jar of maple syrup, eh? The difference between AU accent and New Zealand accent is like the difference between US accents and Canadian accent, I guess. I can't even tell the difference between US and Canadian. However, I have heard that Canadians say milk as milk. Is that a thing? And Americans say internet as internet. That's all I know. I'm technically really bad with accents. Sometimes I can't even tell when someone's like speaking with an Australian accent because it just sounds quite normal to me. So I'm technically pretty bad with accents. I mean, you can kind of surmise that by the fact that my accent is fucking weird, I guess. It's like an amalgamation of a bunch of accents. How was your vacation? Oh, I loved my vacation. Not gonna lie. I think the 2 weeks of vacations that I have, the 2-3 weeks of it, it was like the best time of my life, best trip ever as well. It was seriously the best. Vivian, thank you for the 5 gifted on YouTube. Thank you for your contribution towards the shrine. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. But yes, hold on. Let me sit down. For real, if you guys, I'm gonna tell you guys this, but if you guys ever consider traveling maybe a tad bit far and happen to have the resources, funds, or plans for it, please go to New Zealand. I don't know anything about the Northern Islands, but the Southern Islands, if you plan well, oh my god, the nature is fucking amazing. And I really enjoyed my days without internet. Like, I was totally fine without internet. I mean, most of the times I did not have internet. I was just mostly taking pictures on my phone, you know, and enjoying nature. And even during like the car ride, I didn't look at the phone because I was looking around because everything just looked so fucking beautiful. That's how pretty New Zealand is. It was like so fucking unreal. I've never seen anything more beautiful. Like, I've always assumed that, yes, games are very pretty nowadays. You know, it's amazing. Games can replicate the beauty of the real world. And then I saw New Zealand and I'm like, nah, games got a long way to go, honestly, because it's just it's crazy. It's so unreal. I've been to Canada before. I can kind of tell some of them apart. They have an accent that has a touch of French in it. Oh wait, does the Canadian accent have a touch of French? Yeah, I had such a great time in New Zealand. A lot of nature, and I think when you're away from the internet for a long time like that, you realize just how normie people can be. That there's actually a good bunch of people who go to their day-to-day without being chronically online. And I think that was an interesting perspective as well, right, guys? Because you kind of assume that a lot of people, or like a significant amount of people, are just like chronically online nowadays. But then sometimes you get put in a situation where you really do realize that, damn, a lot of people really aren't chronically online, and a lot of things don't matter. Like, a lot of things online don't matter when it comes to that. You know, what matters is that, you know, you talk to people, you're friendly to other people around you physically. A lot of digital things don't matter very much, but I have to make the... Oh, yes, no, if you have to, please go ahead. I really do appreciate you dropping by. Real Pinky Beans. Have a good day. Thank you. Slap Poseidon, what do you mean? Lord of the Rings is the reason I wanted to visit New Zealand. Talking about Lord of the Rings, I went to all the places, not all, but like I think 3 or 4 spots where they did shoot for Lord of the Rings. The Isengard Lookout, and like the fields and stuff like that. I visited these Lord of the Rings locations, and good gods, they were so beautiful. It's crazy. I work towards being less chronically online, but I still am more than the average person. And it's okay. I think in our current living trends, it's much harder to be less chronically online, especially when a lot of your mates and like your general lifestyle kind of encourages you to be online a lot. She's been to Mordor. I don't know about being to Mordor, but like there were a lot of places I went to. I'll put up, hopefully I can edit a vlog of it, because I did take a video of everything. I just haven't figured out how to make the vlog, sorry. I want to visit Mount Sunday. That's where they filmed the scenes for Edoras in the in the movies? Mount Sunday. Let me look that up. Mount Sunday. Where is Mount Sunday? Oh, I haven't been there. Is it in this sun? Oh, can't that? I mean, oh yeah, yeah. I didn't go there unfortunately. Huh? Can't wait. I did not go there, but I viewed it from up top. From I think I was in an area where I got like a good view of those mountains. Yeah, so I saw it, but I didn't go there. Did you see the Hobbit holes? Nope, unfortunately. How are the bars you posted your drink pictures? Oh my god, they're so good. They're so good. So I went to this place called Altitude Brewery, and it was literally the bar and the brewery. They made the beer there as well. Was literally like overlooking the mountains. There was also this Canyon Brewery, which also like overlooked cliffs. Oh my god. I don't know. I've never seen so much amazing scenery in my life. It really makes you appreciate life a lot. So much real, I don't know. It's just hard to explain. And it was in New Zealand that I learned that I think it was the first time ever that I've ever felt that a camera cannot capture even a modicum of the beauty and majesty of what it looks like in real life. So at some points during the trip, I literally gave up trying to take videos of it or pictures of the place because it just doesn't capture it, dude. It just doesn't capture the grandiose and the majesty of the whole place, and it looks fucking amazing. It's just wild. But yes, that was basically TLDR, my experience the whole time. It was like consistently just being mind blown. The views you posted were gorgeous. Wait until I show you guys like my other videos. And I did not know that bodies of water could be so blue. Like blue in a teal, turquoise sort of, turquoise? Cyan? Whatever that hue is. You get what I mean? It's a special feeling to realize that the camera can't capture the true beauty of a view. That you got to experience it. Yeah. And apparently I found, my friend did say that New Zealand is the third most beautiful country in the world. And the first is, I believe, Scotland. I can't remember what the second is. And I'm like, if New Zealand is only the third, then what does the first and second look like? That's fucking crazy. It was 2 years later after visiting Austria, Switzerland, Canadian Rockies, none of them have been able to top the sheer beauty I saw in Iceland. Oh, Iceland would have been so beautiful. Have a good one, Eli. Thanks for dropping by. That's crazy. Yeah, I think honestly, with all the trips I've gone to, this was really the most mind-blowing one. It was also the most tiring one because I hiked a lot and I was mostly outdoor a lot. Like I finished up a lot of sunscreen and I found out that I could have my lips could sunburn. So always be sure that when you're outdoor a lot, get some lip balm that has some SPF sun protection to it. Norway is second. I would believe that. Norway I've seen is like super beautiful. When you don't do video or photo, you start to concentrate more on present moments. So in the end, you get precious memories that value a lot because the only place your life journey remains is in your head. That's true. So this trip, I've told you guys that generally I think I have trouble with vlogging, mostly because, well, I mostly choose to see things and directly experience it over taking pictures or video it. I've tried, because some of you guys, was it Decatonics, was like, can you vlog it? And I'm like, okay, I'll try. So I tried to strike a balance between like just quickly taking video of things and just like fully experiencing it after. And I think I did that quite well because it takes me like maybe less than 5 minutes to take the video. Yeah. And I took in all the views, guys. And when I was there, it just so happened to be that the weather was perfect. When I was doing the hike that I did, that was 6 hours in total, the skies were actually cloudy, which was great. You might think that clear skies is a great thing, but well, not when you're hiking a mountain. It's better when it's cloudy. It wasn't as hot. And it was in summer, by the way, but also summers, this summer in New Zealand, when I was there, it was like 10 degrees in the morning. 10 degrees Celsius, dude. But apparently it's like a weird summer. But like, that was like the coldest fucking ass summer I've ever had. What the hell? 10 degrees Celsius in the morning is not a summer. That's a winter in Australia. That's a winter in Sydney. Welcome back. Went to New Zealand many years ago. Still remember visiting Rotorua and Mount Cook. Looking for a hobby says one does not simply walk to Mordor. Photos really can't do it justice. Right. Rotorua. Yes, one of the, I think, heritages of the world. Rotorua. I didn't go on the Rotorua nature walk. I did not go to Mount Cook, unfortunately, but I was there. I was there for I did go to the Hooker Valley, which was kind of around Mount Cook. Freak Video Gamer, Super Chat, arigato. Thank you for the Super Chat. And yes, New Zealand is great, guys. New Zealand is great. I think the shade would only help for your eyes. Summer has been weird down in Australia too. Really? How bad is the summer in Australia right now? I heard my aunt say it's like, what, 37 degrees or something. It's not to say that those places I mentioned weren't as beautiful. It's just that Iceland had something so fantastical about it. Maybe it's because of its connections to the old Vikings. Maybe because Iceland has a lot of volcanoes in it. Maybe it's because of the massive glacier that is... I'm not even going to try to say that. Maybe it was the whale watching. You know, and maybe it's just because, I don't know, it struck something in you. Like, you know, when some people go to Japan and they fall in love and other people are just like, okay, you know, it's I don't know. Sometimes you go on a trip and it just captures your soul like that, doesn't it? It's me in Tokyo, me in Japan. I have a feeling of that where it's like I constantly want to go back to it because something just attracts me about it. It's not even particularly like, you know, the anime culture or anything. There's just something about it that I can't particularly explain, unfortunately. As self-aware as I am as a sea fox, I can't even explain those feelings. New Zealand at least is a little bit more, I think I can explain it a bit better because the views are just fucking stunning. And it's just such a different lifestyle from the concrete jungle that a lot of us live in. And it's such a nice reminder, you know what I mean? It's just such a nice reminder to the fact that there's something outside the concrete jungle and a lot of things that matter in the concrete jungle don't really matter outside of it. So I think the best word to describe it is probably that it was generally a very humbling experience to me, the trip that I did to New Zealand. I got humbled by a fucking ass mountain. I hiked that shit, right? That 5 hours, and I was dying. And then I saw this lady who's like 60, maybe 60-ish, in like fucking picnic ass clothes. Like she's going to a cocktail party in the afternoon in the Yavo, and she was wearing sneakers, not even hiking shoes, and she climbed that shit. She hiked that shit to the viewing point with no effort at all, and I was dying. So I got humbled by a mountain. I got humbled by the people, the more outdoorsy sort of people, and people who are normies and not so much, you know, hunkered down into the concrete jungle, chronically online sort of lifestyle. I got fucking humbled, dude. I got fucking humbled by the food. The food is amazing. A lot of people told me that the food in New Zealand is not really great, but I have found out that it was a skill issue. If you knew, I mean, the food was great, you know. It's just a whole ass humbling experience that reminds you of the other side of the world. People that hike all that time makes things look easy when it's actually tiring. Yeah, that's the thing. And it really made me realize how inept I am when I'm outside of my natural habitat, aka the concrete jungle. Slime Maverick, super chato, arigato. Long time no see. Yes, I'm back. I'm back, guys. Don't worry, the sea fox is back and won't come back. And won't be gone for a long time. Won't be gone for a long time. So you're stuck with me. You have your goal. Got to show that granny that this whipperspatters can still walk the mountain. Oh yeah. Fuck, dude. That mountain hike was fucking crazy. If you guys want to know what it's like, you guys can look up Roy's Peak. It was a steady uphill climb. Like, the roads were flat and nice. Quote unquote, pleasurable walk, I guess. I mean, it was okay, technically, because the roads were flat. It's not like it's difficult terrain. But it was constantly an uphill thing. Like, on your treadmill, if you put your elevation at like maybe 15, that's what it's like constantly. For like 3 hours. It's fucking painful, dude. I hurt in places that I didn't know. Like, it wasn't just my calves hurting or anything. At one point, like, my hip started like making popping sounds, and I'm like, am I okay? But no, thankfully nothing happened to me. If anything, I got fitter. But it was interesting to be able to challenge myself to that. And my friends were quite humored and amused because they're like, Noira, you're pale as fuck. I didn't know you're like, you know, an outdoorsy sort of person. You know, climbing stuff, climbing rocks and everything, going through difficult terrain. Because apparently I did relatively better than my friends who has hiked before. And that was like my first time hiking. And they're like, yeah, are you sure you're not an outdoorsy person? And I'm like, how could I be an outdoorsy person? Don't you see how fucking pale I am? Yes, I'm stuck with you guys at the Deep Blue. Because I am a benevolent sea goddess. I willingly put myself with you mortals and say I'm stuck with you mortals to guide your way. I am such a just and kind, generous and humble god. I'm not a god, guys. Noira needed an oil change, the knees be creaking, the hip went pop and lock. Yeah, but I'm still not a hack, guys. You know it. I'm just older, slightly older, but still young. You know, still got it in me, right, guys? That's how it is. That's how it is. Have you guys ever hiked before? Yes, I'm not a god, and we're not a cult. I don't know where you guys are hearing these things from. Instructions unclear. All hail ye olden sea fox. No. We are not a god. I'm just a regular sea fox an NPC. Okay, a me NPC who mans the shop called the Deep Blue, and then you guys happen to come over and grab some drinks with me. That's what it is. You've hiked before? Never hiked once. I'll take it off my bucket list eventually. You guys should do it. Give it a shot. But I would suggest trying easier things first, like trailing, doing tracks and trailing first, and then like slowly doing hikes. It's super fun. Field training for JROTC back in high school, which involved canoeing. Oh, canoeing sounds fun. Canoeing sounds fun. I actually wanted to try doing not bungee jumping, but like there's this one where it's like a swing. So you kind of swing from the cliff tops to the other side of the valley. I wanted to try that, but unfortunately it was fucking expensive. Hold on. I feel like hurt like hell when I walk long enough. I couldn't imagine doing anything actual, like an actual hike. Yeah, I get what you mean. I was honestly surprised by myself that I could even do the hike because, well, compared to my other friends and everyone else who was on that trip, I was probably the most unfit. I'm a VTuber after all. But I was probably the most unfit, you know. It's not like I went to the gym as often as they did, nor was I as outdoorsy, nor have I hiked before. But surprisingly, I did pretty well. I go for walks with my dogs a lot in the woods. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. I did hiking as a school field trip. Try climbing Table Mountain. Table Mountain? Zip lining. No, it's not zip lining. What is it called? Swing. Bungee swing. That's what it's called, I think. A bungee swing? I don't know, but it's like basically bungee jumping, but not really. It's a swing, so it instead swings you very far down. I used to deliver packages to apartments, climbing stairs a lot, so it's not as bad for me. My friend who had like knee problems, pretty much. Ooh, Table Mountain is very pretty. Yeah, my friend who had knee problems, like he was like suffering so much throughout the whole hike, especially when going down, not so much going up. And I felt so bad for him. He had to take like a lot of breaks and shit like that. And I was so scared for him. I was so scared. But thankfully we all made it through the hike despite all the pain and everything. I had pain for like the next 3 to 5 days. That was the damage of it. I think my muscles were so fucked up from that. And it was like a really bad leg day times 5. There's a rock climbing wall at my local rec center I like to go to. Mostly I swim since I have a headset that can be used while I'm underwater. Swimming is good exercise, guys. It doesn't strain your body as much, but it gets the work in. Knee problems, I don't know if I'm probably going to be feeling it for a good while. Yeah. Most beautiful places I've been to is Yellowstone. I've never been to the US, so I can't relate, which is sad. I've never been. One of the differences. What? Muscle cramp is hell. Speaking of which, I gotta do a cardio. Have a good cardio, dude. Have a good cardio. You know, I wish that, unfortunately my city is not that walkable. I'm really someone who likes walking in general. Every time I go to a walkable city, I always walk everywhere. I try to not even use public transport. Like I usually walk like a few kilos if I have to. So unfortunately, yeah, so if I want to get some walking in, it's either I have to drive to go to a place to walk, or I have to use a treadmill. Or I could get a walking pad. That was also one of it. But the thing is, I get bored very easily on a treadmill, right? Which sucks. Like, it's so different compared to like when you're actually walking around, you know, around the neighborhood or the city, or like around some nature walk and everything. And you know what the best thing about New Zealand was, right? There's like, okay, well, my one tip of going to New Zealand. So I brought 2 shoes when I was in New Zealand. One was a shoe that I usually use to travel. When I'm walking a lot on urban in urban environments, so like concrete and stuff like that, right? The other one is a hiking shoe. So I only brought 2 types of shoes. So one thing I realized very quickly is that you should always use outdoor shoes when in the southern islands of New Zealand, because everything is basically a trail/nature walk, and you can basically just tread everything, trail everything, trek everything, you know. And my urban shoes is not made for that. So I don't even know why I brought those shoes. But if you guys ever go to New Zealand, the Southern Islands, that is my tip for you. Always bring outdoorsy shoes. Don't just bring sneakers without any grip and stuff like that, because you could just randomly go to a random place and it happens to be a very beautiful trail or trek or whatever, you know. It's just beautiful. But yeah. Oh, what the fuck was I trying to say? I don't even remember. But with New Zealand, there were so many chances to walk. I just walked everywhere. Like, you know, my Apple Watch was like full twice over. You know how you usually have the Apple Fitness shit on your Apple Watch? Yeah, it was always full like twice over every day. Use proper sole padding? Yeah, for real. I can't wait to show you guys the vlog that I did. The stuff that I've recorded for the vlog. I'm so excited. I hope that I can show to you guys how beautiful it is, so one day you guys can plan towards it. Heard you loud and clear. However, I've got big feet, so sneakers are all I can afford. Otherwise, they have to be custom made. Oh no! Damn, that sounds like a chore. Yeah, vlog. It's a simple vlog, don't worry. I have yet to think about how to do it though. But yeah, whilst I was gone, I'm happy that I was able to leave a few trails of videos. I'd also like to apologize the fact that I wasn't able to post as many videos as I planned to. because I didn't realize New Zealand was so busy. Meaning my plan was that I could bring my laptop and work on videos whilst on a road trip and my other friends drove, because some of the road trips were like 3 hours, 6 hours, you know. But the thing I failed to realize is that I would either be dead tired and I'd sleep during the car ride, or second, the view is just too beautiful to let go, so I'll end up not actually doing any work or even looking at my phone or my laptop. So I did not expect that. So thus, a lot of productive hours were like unused. Brand of hiking shoes or boots you recommend or already use? I got a North Face one. I know some people, there's like a lot of brands for it, I believe. I know my friends used Asics. Was it Asics? Salomon, Nike. I don't really know. I just got North Face because it was on sale. Yes, I did have a great time. Happens sometimes, things don't go to plan. You were on vacation. Yeah, but that's the thing. I was on vacation for too long, and like now my video quantities are in crises because, well, I plan to plan for more videos, but like a few more problems came into the production towards my debut items, so I had to fix that real quickly. Hopefully, yeah, I can get through that. Sounds like things went contrary to plan. Yeah, it did, but you know what? At least, I don't know. I always like give myself a good amount of faith to tackle procrastination. Meaning, when I procrastinate, for some reason, the more I procrastinate, the more confidence I have in being able to do things last minute. It's a horrible habit. Please don't adopt that habit, guys. Avoid it as much as you can. But I am the most calm when I am facing the consequences of my procrastinations. That's you guys. If you guys ask my team at Zico, they would say the same thing. Like when I need videos, for example, within the next 24 hours, oh my god, I lock the fuck in and I become very productive and actually handle that. It's a bad habit, very bad habit. Have a good one, Nolan. Have a good nap. You gotta clean my room today to make room for presents. Ooh, presents, right. You're getting a lot of presents then. I mean, you can tune into the stream whilst cleaning your room. That's how I live. No. Do not do procrastination. It's bad for you. It's something I always try to break, but like when it happens, you know, I tackle it. That's how it is. Wish I wasn't so. Nothing like pressure to turn out results. Hello, I love your videos. Your videos are so wonderful. You inspire me to become a YouTuber in the saddest times. I always watch you. Makes me feel better. Aww, Moon, thank you. I'm glad you like the videos. Thank you. And well, I hope you feel better. I think that's the least that I can hope. You guys watch my videos, and if you guys happen to feel better from my videos, I think that's a crazy feat already. So I really appreciate that. I'm actually doing my tasks last moment because of 4 days of procrastination. I'm not happy about that. Guys, I was trying to do things little by little. Yes, but also if you have procrastinated so badly that you gotta deal with the consequences, it's okay. Deal with it. Don't feel bad about it or feel guilty about it. It happens to the best of us, right? It happens. The goal is always just to be a better version of yourself every day, right? Bad habits are very hard to break and requires a lot of work and effort to break. For real. Noira's got a great cover. You mean... I barely cover songs, by the way, guys. Do you guys know that the cover song that I did put out, it was like very last minute. I literally covered it. I recorded for it like on the 13th of February. Because I was like, oh my god, I got nothing for Valentine's. So I'm like, okay, I think I should at least put out a song because I can't just not appreciate my community like that. So I put out a cover as fast as I could, whipped it out as fast as I could, and prayed, crossed my fingers that it'd be decent enough. And yes, that was the birth of that cover, the conception of that cover. 3 minutes later, we get a text saying Noira fell in love with the mafia boss from a manga. That's so real, dude. Yes, that would happen to me. What are you talking about? Thanks, guys. Thank you. I was honestly surprised myself that I could still sing despite having not taken singing lessons for quite a while. Sometimes the last minute things end up being the best pieces of work. Given there are some hit songs that were made last minute and ended up being hits. Best example, Cherry Pie song. But then that makes you think, how much of it is actually due to the fact that it's last minute? How much of it is actually due to luck? Is it really the last minute aspect of it that made it pop off? Or is it just, it was meant to pop off even when they did not procrastinate it? Questions. Talking about questions, you guys want to hear something interesting? Wait, let me drink some more. I don't know if I've told you guys before, but I'm currently reading this book. The same book that I've been reading for a while, I think. I probably have told you guys this, but I'm reading this book called Emotional Intelligence, right? And part of that book, the author was talking about a research about people who have their amygdala in the brain kind of damaged or like basically fucked over in a way or another. And what the amygdala, I think I'm saying it right. Amygdala is a part of your brain that basically contains the emotional memory of things, meaning that if you have some crazy ass response towards a cockroach in your childhood that traumatized you, that's stored in the amygdala. When you have a bad breakup over sea foxes, that's stored in your amygdala, and that'll make you like, whenever you see another sea fox, you're gonna like wince because you remember that breakup with the sea fox. That's the amygdala. So there was like this guy was talking about a research that was done towards people with compromised amygdala, and an interesting thing is that they said that their IQ is totally intact, meaning their logic is fine. They can do an IQ test and math and shit like that, totally fine. But when it comes to real life decision making and stuff like that, it's so fucked up. They keep on making wrong decisions over and over again. And I thought that was interesting. Also, have a good one. Have a good one, Selena. That was interesting because, I don't know, my brain just went to, oh my God, okay. So EQ, the amygdala is kind of like, okay, that's basically the EQ, right? The emotional intelligence. So then what happens with AI that does not have amygdala, huh? I'm sorry. I literally just read about this like 2 days ago, and I was kind of excited about the topic. That's why I am telling you guys of this out of context. I thought it was such an interesting thought. Will AI or technology be able to artificially recreate whatever the amygdala provides for the human decision making one day? Or is it impossible? And also, a Nobel laureate discussion a while back that I watched on YouTube did mention that that consciousness is a scientific thing. It's something for scientists and not for philosophers. It's for scientists to figure out and define. So, meaning, with the amygdala, the EQ, the emotional intelligence, and consciousness, is it really something that can eventually be technologically achieved? Or do we need to think of the consequences of that never being possibly even an option? Sorry, that was totally random, but yeah. Never know how things could end up in the future. Yeah, we don't. Mara, thank you. Could I ever one day get emotional intelligence? That is the question, right? That is the question. Can maybe technology one day replicate the neural networks of the human brain, the amygdala and everything behind it, and consciousness? Well, I decided to ask a neuroscientist friend of mine through a friend. Unfortunately, he hasn't replied. So I can't. When I had that thought, I immediately texted my friend, who is friend with a neuroscientist friend of mine, but I didn't have his number, so I texted this mutual friend of ours. I was like, yo, can you like ask him this is so random, but like, can you like ask him what he thinks about the relation between amygdala and how it affects AI tech? I've heard your brain focuses more on normal experiences. Yes, that is the amygdala talking. Probably not AI, since I've heard AIs only focus on one specific thing. It really depends. The scope of AI is very large. A quick Google search did show me that there are advances going towards replicating emotional intelligence and basically the whatever the amygdala does to help a human. Apparently there is research and studies going towards that, but I didn't really look into it much. I've watched some recent videos concerned that ways in which everyday people use generative AI will replace people's ability to critically think and will decrease emotional intelligence. Yes. I think we've had that discussion too before on a stream as well. I think during a Supermarket Simulator stream. I do think that the thing is, what's the difference between a Google search and using AI? What do you guys reckon? For me, it's such a stark difference. I'll let you guys answer first before I answer that though. Like back then, before AI, we had to do everything via Google search, right? What's the difference between that versus just having AI? And yes, Google has AI now, which I always fact checked. AI is helpful, but sometimes it just fucks me over. AI hallucinates though. Yes, AI does have its flaws because input is based on, well, programming. Well, I think the biggest thing is that with a Google search, you get presented with a lot of results, but then it's still up to you to make the decision of which results to engage with, right? So there's some critical thinking and like decision making involved. With AI, it's AI that decides the information that is for you, right? AI decides the information for you. And it's AI that gives the confidence and be like, okay, this shit's probably right. So that's like the difference. So it's the decision-making process of it, and also like just, it's a decision process, mostly the decision-making process of it. And yes, also the critical thinking in a way. Searching AI, wait, I can't read everything. Oh, you guys are chatting so much. Wait, let me pull up my other chat so I can read you guys better. Relating neurological functions of the brain and uploading it to an internet server. Oh, there was a show about that. I remember watching that show. Pantheon? Oh no, the show I watched was like a different one. Which both regular and emotional, which emotional side has been on downswing for a while. AI just something that is used to fill that empty void. Objectively speaking, technically with every generation, the IQ of people has been going up. Technically, but I don't know about the most recent generation after AI. I don't think anyone has really done research about that. Like the impacts of AI on EQ and IQ, right? Toki, thank you for the sub of a total of 16 months. Welcome back to the Deep Blue, Tidling. Searching crawls the web in real time. AI pulls not from its knowledge base. Also true, but I mean, if it's Gemini, I would assume that Gemini pulls straight from like live results, since it's Google's and all. Sorry, I'm gonna have to skim through all this because there's a lot of chat. Whenever I use ChatGPT to quickly learn something, I specifically ask for the sources that they use to inform me. And by that prompt, they always leave the link of the information so I can review it myself. Yeah, for me, when I use AI, it's mostly because I use AI when I have a creative block. Meaning, I know the requirements of what I have to do, but like, I'm just stuck. I'm like in a dead end. So I use AI mostly to brainstorm, to kind of just give me foundational ideas, which then I develop further. That's mostly how I use AI. Either that or it's proofreading. but I never really fully rely on AI in a way. I use it to kind of, it's mostly like, I guess kind of like a research tool for me. Yeah, it's called the Flynn effect. Oh, the IQ going up? Oh, or down. Wait, let me look up the Flynn effect. It sounds very familiar, the Flynn effect. Oh yes, that is the IQ increasing that I've read about. I read it from the book that I'm reading currently. The Flynn effect is a generational phenomenon in which average emotional quotient IQ scores have been found to increase across time in developed countries at a startlingly consistent rate of approximately 0.33 points every year. So yes, IQ is going up, but what does AI do to that? The advent of AI, how does it affect IQ and EQ? And what do we think of AI affecting our current generation, our current society? And you know, AI, you can argue that AI is purely IQ, right? When it's proven time and time again that both IQ and EQ is needed working together to make the best decisions relatively. So what happens when our society starts trusting AI too much? This AI that does not have a consciousness, that does not have lived experiences, that does not have EQ, and the society just starts trusting it too much. Because, well, there's going to be a generation of people who are born into the age of AI. What's going to happen then? When you use it, I have a big essay to write and I don't know where to start. Yeah, and like, AI is fucking godsend for writing like legal stuff, dude. So there are good uses to AI, but I do still consistently question the extent to its usages and I guess the ethics of it in a way, because you know, like I said, you're using something that's purely IQ, but then you have a group of people who will willingly put their confidence into this AI, which I think is kind of bad. Because yeah, admit it, I mean, the more that we live and we have human experiences, lived experiences, that's how we grow wiser as people, right? That's how we learn our mistakes. That's how we record that's our track record, basically. That's our I wouldn't say algorithm, that's not the right word. That's our programming. Our programming is basically we grow with it every day through our experiences and things we are exposed to and the people around us. Now, AI doesn't really have that. AI only has all the data on the internet and programming too. So to what extent can AI really replicate the human experience? As flawed as humans are. But that IQ and EQ combination and experiences is a very unique thing to humans, I believe, still. Every tool can be used both ethically and unethically. It just all comes down to the person. That is true. However, I have an argument against that. Well, that's technically an argument of a Nobel laureate. So one of the reasons he says that AI is kind of scary compared to everything else. For example, we were on the verge of nuclear war way back when, right? And technically it was in the hands of humans to basically destroy humanity, but we didn't. So there was one side arguing that, you know, I have trusted that humanity will do the right thing. There have been many times where we almost came across like destroying humanity at the hands of humanity, but we've always escaped it, so I trust in humanity. And then the other side is like, I think you're underestimating AI. I don't, it's not that I'm distrusting humanity, you're underestimating AI, because if you look at it, all these previous technologies, there was always a human making decisions. With AI is probably the first technology where they can make their own decisions. And I'm like, oh, it clicked in my head and I'm like, oh shit, he's kind of right. That's probably, yeah, in that sense, AI is scary. Because like in our history, I think it's truly only AI thus far that can make their own decisions technically. Agent Manjin, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Deep Blue. To my knowledge, an IQ test just represents your abilities of finding the patterns and similarities in abstract information, which correlates to the intelligence, but doesn't represent its actual level. True. If you want to learn more about that, you can check out Veritasium's video on YouTube about IQ. It's one of the most interesting things I've watched in a while. Check that out. It's very interesting. There are studies and research that have proven that IQ does kind of point towards a person's intelligence, but as you said, it's obviously not the whole thing because EQ also plays a huge part of it. But there are certain things that supposedly IQ can predict. Jason BVR, thank you for the sub. Hello, new titling, and welcome to the Deep Blue. Can we give a warm welcome to Jason, please, our newest titling at the Deep Blue? Would you trust AI more if hypothetically it made an emotional and morally correct decision, even if the decision wasn't very logical? If it's only, I don't know. I don't think, unless people figure out a way for AI to have lived-in experiences and an EQ, and that replicates the human brain / amygdala, I don't think I can trust AI fully ever. Because that's what I truly think gives humans the capability of, making arguably good decisions. It's that you lived a life, you have experiences, and you have personal experiences, and you have a part of your brain that can think from an emotional side as well, that works in balance towards all that intellectual shit. I don't know. In that sense, yeah, I don't think I would. If there's no way that AI can replicate that, I'll never fully trust it. Well, and we're not a cult, guys. We're not a cult. You can't trust humans fully either, and that's true as well. Because obviously humans aren't perfect either. So at the end of the day, it really depends on you. It's called wisdom, being wise, right, guys? At the end of the day, your decision to make, your consequences to bear. Sometimes the emotional aspects of ourselves hinder and cloud our decision making, a problem AI doesn't have to face. That's true as well. But I think we're arguing the polar sides of the spectrum. When there's goodness in all aspects depending on where you're looking at it from. So I feel like it's kind of, in that sense, unless there's a shared context to discuss it upon, it's kind of hard to talk about, right? For example, if we're talking about an AI doing surgery, I would trust the AI. But if we're talking about an AI to take care of elderly people, like becoming a caretaker, I don't think I would trust AI. You get what I mean? It's very subjective. There are some things that I think is catered better, that humans are better catered towards. Some things that AI would be better catered towards. And also, when I'm talking about humans, it also depends on the human, of course. Was there an ARA redeem? Hold on. There's an ARA redeem, right? Hold on. ARA. There you go. Humans abuse elderly too. Yeah, but you get what I mean, though, right? You get what I mean. If we want to argue about all the aspects of everything, I'm just a VTuber, man. Do we really want to talk about that here? And also, it'll be a very long conversation, mate. It'll be a very long conversation. So if we want to talk about or discuss the nuances of every single situation, I think it's just non-idealistic, I guess. We've got time. Do you really want to spend the 3 hours that I have on stream talking about AI? I thought you guys missed me, huh? Yeah, you want to talk about AI for 3 hours? I thought I'd be so relieved to see you soon. Aw, Zach, welcome back to the Deep Blue. Good to have you back. I missed you too. It'll be a long one, given there is a lot of angles and way things can go with person versus AI. Yeah, honestly, I feel like these sort of conversations should be done like in a educational sort of platform. Like when I talk about these sort of topics, it's mostly like very surface level and shit, right? Because obviously I'm not an expert either. I just happen to, well, entertain weird ideas or like topics and daydreams I have with you guys and indulge in it a tad. But unfortunately, I do not have the expertise to talk about it too much. With Noira with very deep stuff. I miss you guys too, guys. I can offer the information needed to provide the elderly as long as they are programmed for it. However, AI cannot offer emotional support for the elderly, especially if they may go through the existential crisis. Yeah, so basically AI is very much well equipped for IQ. Humans are equipped with both IQ and EQ, arguably. So in that context, there are some things that are would be better handled or potentially be better handled by humans, or some things that are better handled by AI. Things that only purely require precision, calculations, and just a lot of logic, AI would probably be better at. Though it also healthily to just talk about this topic. It helps people with personal growth, as good debates and conversations are good experiences. I agree with that. Yeah, for sure. But I also think that some things are unarguable. Does that make sense? How do I explain that? If you want to argue, and I say argue in a sense that it's a discussion. If you want to productively discuss about something, there needs to be like some good parameters. You get what I mean? So when the parameters are too loose, sometimes, you can argue so much and it goes nowhere. Or like, there are just some things that is too much to argue about. And like, if anything, it will drive you insane. Like arguing about the universe or quantum mechanics. That's like, that could borderline drive you insane if you argue about it too much. There are some things like that. And like, unfortunately for me, I'm just an anime girl on the internet. I have my limitations. I'm not an expert on a lot of things, so I can only discuss so much. And also there are some topics as well that I feel like are better talked about on educational platforms, because, well, I just don't want to catch stray flack, if that makes sense. Because there are a lot of like sensitive topics that I prefer not to talk about on a stream that's meant to be an entertainment platform, right? Such as, although I have talked about it technically, but such as gender nuances, which I'm pretty sure that, no, I'm not pretty sure. I am very sure that there are nuances to gender, which I'm not going to specifically address right now, but it's better to be talked about in an educational platform, because it takes away all the, aggression and possible hostilities and biases and sort of shit, So whenever I touch on topics like that, I'm very much like surface level and mostly based on personal experience. It's so easy when you talk about, say, gender nuances. Let's say when I'm talking about the female demographic or the male demographic, and I say something that appears to be like a sweeping assumption and then it offends a bunch of people, that's something I don't want to deal with. It's very easy in those sort of situations to just make sweeping statements that are kind of pretty much just assumptions / untrue. What is it about AI that fancies your attention so much? It seems to be... Oh, you're right. I did talk about it a lot, huh? I think it's generally just a topic that everyone talks about often. For me, I think I'm very intrigued about it because Well, actually, I'm not particularly intrigued about it. It just happens to be everywhere. Like the book I was reading actually talked about AI. Thus, I'm talking about AI with you guys. It's just everywhere right now. And even the show that I was watching. I'm currently watching the show called Mythic Quest. And like some episodes also like discussed AI and stuff like that. It's just literally everywhere. Unfortunately, some people even on an educational talking will still be assholes about it from a vocal minority of the group. I just hope that, yeah, that's true. I don't know. I do believe truly that with every discussion when it's relating to like social stuff or like groups of people and everything like that, I do believe there are many ways to healthily discuss those things without vilifying a side or the other. But like a lot of humans are we as humans are flawed, and a lot of us get baited into aggression and hostility, which kind of flunks the discussion out of the way. You get what I mean? The word gender is already like borderline sensitive nowadays. Yeah. Like I said, nuance. Biological or mental. Yeah, there's a lot of nuances to it. Why do you like it when I say book? That people are only as aggressive as they make themselves. Of course, some people can't control themselves. However, there are those who look for drama or fight about something. I mean, humans in general, it is a natural human tendency to feel better about yourself. It can either be from putting others down and making yourself feel better, or putting yourself on a high horse, or like, I don't know, whatever gives a person satisfaction via others' downfall. It is unfortunately a human trait. It's just, I believe that some of us maybe grew up to handle it better, and manage those sort of feelings better, or just have less of a baseline for such needs. What is tomorrow? It's Wednesday. Are you gonna like dog on my pronunciation of Wednesday again, Zach, huh? Anime genre is popular for a reason. Make it so soft and... Wait, what do you mean? What am I making sound soft and solid? And also, aren't those like... That's opposite of each other, soft and solid. One of the greatest community rules out there is no generalizations. Being mindful of them encourages nuance. True! And when it comes to people, I don't know why it's so hard for people to just understand that every person is a unique human being with their own set of experiences, born a certain way, with a different people around them, different culture, and everything. You get what I mean? I think that's what pisses me off the most about a lot of people, is that a lot of people seem to fail to understand that everyone's just... Why is it so hard to understand that everyone's just unique? And, you know, yeah. Yeah. You're better now? What was it about me saying Wednesday that was bad? Was it like... How did I pronounce it badly? Everyday people think in black and white in a nuanced world, creating that disconnect, yeah. I wonder what part of that is due to media. Because, you know, with media, it's always a story sort of angle, right? Because that's a story sort of angle, and narrative is what gets the views and the attention. So, and you don't have a story if it's not extreme and it doesn't fit a certain narrative, a contrasting narrative. So I wonder how much of it is due to media, that people think in such black and white perspectives. We have to remember that we didn't walk their life in their shoes. We should seek to learn what we can from others. True. Stupid people at work, no procedures followed, and we are left to clean the mess. Oh shit, are you having a bad day, dude? I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope it gets better. When I was in New Zealand, like I said, I went to a winery and I encountered a wine snob. The thing is, like, I don't think she was coming off a bit aggressive and kind of like offensive. She was speaking in a way where she was like sarcastic and everything. basically, she wasn't too friendly, right? If you take it out of context, she wasn't too friendly when we got there. But eventually I just talked to her and assuming only the best. Like, I assumed that, oh, it's not that she's actually just a horrible human being. She probably just had a bad day at work. And then I found out she did have a bad day at work. And it was because she was just working the whole shift alone and there's not a lot of people helping her and sales were low and everything like that. And after that, despite having a horrible welcome going to that winery, we ended up being, good. She was very friendly towards me, with us towards the end. We talked a lot. We had some great conversations, right? Now imagine if people usually, when these sort of things happen to people, you would always assume that the person has something personal against you, right? When usually it's more nuanced than that. It's not just black and white. When someone acts bad, it's not always because they're evil and mean. You get what I mean? It's sometimes there's context and nuance to it. And I think being wiser and growing up and becoming older is understanding that and navigating through it. Being negative/angry gets more clicks, which means more ads. Ah, that's true. Regarding my previous message, it's the whole nature versus nurture. Can we break free from our instincts to use our mind better in an intelligent or emotional sense to be better than we are or was? Nature versus nurture. And now you also have to fight social media. So not just nature versus nurture. Use our mind better in an intelligent or more emotional sense. I don't know. Can we? I believe that we can. But also, I do think that a lot of people are just more predisposed or have more of a capacity/capability to tune into that more versus other people. Be more aware compared to other people. I don't know how much of it is nature or nurture. Like, for example, I have realized recently, ever since I streamed a lot, that I am very self-aware. I don't think I've realized my whole life that I'm very self-aware. I know that I think internally a lot, but I think it's only after streaming a tad and putting up videos on YouTube that I've realized I'm very self-aware. And I recently took randomly, although I don't believe it, I took like this EQ test. And it said that I am 95% self-aware, 100% being like the highest score. And I'm like, that's bullshit. But I used to assume that everyone has the same POV and way of thinking as I do. I'm not saying this because I'm a snob or anything, okay? I'm saying this because it's my failure to realize that very late. Because when you assume things such as that, you would assume that everyone would respond the way you do to a lot of things, which is bad. In a society with it's not the intention that matters but the outcome, it's bad. So yeah, I've realized that I'm relatively self-aware compared to a lot of people, and because of that realization, I have to kind of on the go adjust how I interact with people sometimes. Yapping with Sea Fox about soul-searching topics? Is that what we're doing right now? I guess we are. Irashai! Wait, I didn't see who followed. Let me check. How come I didn't get notifications for it? Are? Dare? There wasn't Irashai Mase. How come I didn't see who it was? Whoever it is, Irashai. Welcome to the Deep Blue. Oh, there it is now. Jack John, thank you for 2 months of being a titling. Thank you so much for your offering towards the Deep Blue. And welcome back to the Deep Blue. Welcome back. 2 months of it. The cult, there is no cult that is growing. We are not a cult, okay? We are not a cult. All three things matter: intent, actions taken, and outcome. Nah, when it comes to interacting with people, technically what matters at the end of the day is the outcome. Because there's no way you can make a person fully understand your intent. Genuinely. You get what I mean? You can, like, you can explain yourself, but they'll never know what it feels like, what your intention is. So technically it's the outcome that matters. So you should always think, if you want to be wise when interacting with people, just remind yourself of that. Even I still fall into that trap a lot of the time. So I still need to have to remind myself that too. Yes, we're not a cult, we're just a bar. Some things that majority of people will react in the same way as you. It's not snobbish to assume your response is the average or best because it very well might be logically. Relatively more like. Aw, thank you, Deathstroke. Thank you. Being someone who also has a lot of internal thoughts can find it odd or interesting that there are those that don't. Yeah. Yeah. Can't we be both? Both in what? I'm gonna say I got a job interview on Friday. Congrats, Shinra. How are you feeling for that job interview? Feeling confident? Feeling anxious? How are you feeling about that? But yeah, you know, another thing is that I noticed that some people seem to assume that when I talk about these things and have some certain self-realizations and just talk about stuff on stream, people seem to assume that I'm flexing. I have some YouTube comments saying that, oh my god, wow, you're so special, haha, sarcastic face. And I'm like, no, that's not what I do. Don't just assume whatever I say is me being proud of myself and flexing it to the world. I just happen to yap a lot and I'm just a bit too honest on stream. I don't really think that a lot of things that I tell about myself is like my greatest moment, you get what I mean? I mean, for example, this very self-aware thing, it's, as Homath puts it, it's to a certain point, it's also a curse. Because you just start thinking too much and you start questioning reality. So it's really not the best. Yeah, so truly it's not that. When I talk about these things, it's not that I'm flexing or anything. It's just my own observations from a neutral point of view. Actually really happy, but generally nervous, having been out of a job for so long. Plus, it's a solo consultation company. So it feels good to get to help people as well. Ooh, that's fun. Solo consultation. You know what? Happy? I am happy that you're happy. That's cute. Being happy for a job interview, I always think that's cute. Being excitement is great. And I hope you own that interview, man. I hope you own that interview. Captain Thomas, welcome back too. Good to have you back at the Deep Blue. It's just having an honest conversation, nothing wrong with it, and agree on it being a blessing and a curse on that one, especially when end up being so self-aware that you get hypercritical of yourself. Yeah, Homath has a video about it where he talks about like different levels of awareness, self-awareness, and he talks about like, you guys can look it up. Yeah, he talks about the different levels of awareness, and like the further up you go, it's not necessarily good because you start thinking of like, oh, okay, what do I think about doing this from another person's point of view, from a third person, and like what would other people think about me? You start thinking about a lot of things, you know, and sometimes you lose yourself in that sort of train of thought, and you wish you could just shut your brain down. So, yeah. Arayashiki Shirayuki, thank you for 5 months of membership on YouTube. Arigata! And welcome back to the Deep Blue. Arayashiki, welcome back. You start playing all acting roles in a play. Sublime Siren. Sublime Siren. I think that's the first time anyone has called me that. You have to learn how to make it stop thinking, just do things at times. Yeah, like today, I was so busy today. You know, after going back from my holiday, my little vacation, work was piling up to greet me. I was greeted by a pile of work, a bunch of it. And I have been slowly you know, just picking away at it slowly over the weekends up till today. And today I was working so much, and it was like the kind of work that requires a lot of thinking. And my brain felt like it was a speeding train going at like 300 kilometers per hour. And I just wanted it to stop. I hate it when sometimes certain things, I don't know, I'm not sure if this is a me thing, but I'm explaining it as how I experience it. But sometimes there are just certain situations where I feel like some things make me just think, my thought processes go crazy, and it just keeps on going, and it doesn't really stop until usually I binge watch something or like do something mind numbing. Like maybe like, I don't know, play League, play The Sims, watch or binge some TV series or stuff on YouTube. Those are the moments where I just want my brain to shut off, because if not, it'll just keep thinking about that problem or whatever that solution is, or whatever I was thinking of previously. Have a good one, Sheena. Thank you for dropping by, and it's good to have you guys back. Have you back, Sheena, at the Deep Blue. You get that rest only to come back and the ball is rolling immediately. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. The work never goes away or seems easier. On some jobs it actually grows and gets worse. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good to know that other people feel the same. I think I mentioned on a previous stream that I was like, you know, sometimes all I want to do is just be a sugar baby. Just, you know, pay me and I can have no thoughts all day. I don't have to worry about money and my living costs and expenses. And I just want to be a sugar baby and live my life as that with no thoughts. Sounds nice. Sometimes I have those thoughts. Nowadays, not as much though, not gonna lie. It was back then when I was like super busy. But nowadays, not as much. I'm pretty happy with my current life and my current lifestyle. Because you guys are happy. You guys make me happy too at the Deep Blue. You titlings are great. So I think nowadays, at least when I have like those busy, speedy brain days, one of the things that definitely stops it is when I'm here at the Deep Blue with you guys. So I get to slow down a tad bit and have conversations like these instead of just thinking at, you know, my brain thinking a lot. And it's nice. It's nice. We not lose. I haven't touched League in forever, by the way. But you know what I really want to play very soon? How many of you guys know Kingdom Come? Kingdom Come 2? Any of you guys know that? I took a vacation. It was just days I booked off so I could just have some free time. It was okay. I didn't go anywhere or do anything. I was supposed to work today later and I'm dreading it. But if you take a vacation and all you're thinking about is dreading work, that's not really a vacation. So you need to figure out a way to get out of that mindset. Yeah, Kingdom Come 2. The only reason I want to play Kingdom Come 2 is because I saw a YouTube video and I thought it was like fucking hilarious. Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I really want to play it. It looks so fucking hilarious. And I know that Monster Hunter Wild Rise? What's the newest one? I know the newest Monster Hunter is coming out soon, but it doesn't, unfortunately. I know it's a great game, but I don't think it's a game I will play often just because of, you know, the commitment and everything. I don't think I'll be playing it. So I might be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 instead. Surprise the quality of the game, highly recommended. Yes, and everyone else is like, you're not playing Monster Hunter, Noira, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, I know, I have weird game choices. If you guys notice, my game stream choice, the games I stream, the choices are quite questionable. The first KCD was fun, although I haven't bought the second one yet. I don't know, it just looked fucking silly, and I think I could have a rad time in it. It wasn't the whole time I was dreading work, just last night and today. The other 4 days were amazing. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. It's okay. Once you face it, the work is a lot, sure, but you'll pick at it slowly. I thought we were talking about the DC book for a minute. There's a DC book called the same? But yeah, will you guys watch me in a medieval world playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? An open world medieval sort of game. A more slow-paced sort of game where most people nowadays look to watch, say, Marvel Rivals and Valorant. Instead, I choose to play these sort of games, which aren't particular, which arguably ain't as popular as other games. But you know what? I like it. Why not, right? Why not? As long as I bring the yap, you guys are okay with it, right? I still play visual novels despite amazing games. Oh, visual novels are great though. Visual novels are great. DC comic, most Superman struggles with changing times. Sounds relatable. Screw popular, about having fun that matters. Yeah, but also I care for you guys. So despite that sort of mentality, I do care about, like, you know, providing you guys with a good time. So I do think of these things sometimes though, right? Like I have wants and needs that I have wants of games that I want to play, such as Final Fantasy X and stuff like that. But I try to balance it out. I like slower games as well. Don't have action speed or reaction to play all the fast-paced stuff. Yeah. I mean, I've noticed that recently my game choices have very much been mostly like slower paced games. You know, a lot of, yeah, slower paced games, definitely. Is it the age? I know you'd love Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X is my favorite Final Fantasy. Give it a read. It's tragic, has a lot of points on the changing times. Yeah. Wait, so what's the comic called? Good time with you is stuff like this, a chill chat and relaxing vibes. Well, for some people, it's fucking sleepy, man. These sort of conversations and vibes, it's boring to a lot of people. It's preference, right, guys? Some people, they want streams to have a very exciting and funny times, you know, and they want the comedy part of it. Well, unfortunately, yeah. Anti-chamber, I'll try one day. Slow and thought-provoking game that I think would be right up your alley. How thought-provoking? That sounds fun. I mean, mouthwashing was great. I really liked mouthwashing, except for the horror part of it. So if it's kind of like mouthwashing, but like not as fucking scary, where I have to constantly look at the floor, yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Doom Eternal, wow. You like the flow of any horror games? Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure when I played Outlast, I also kept on looking at the floor. I think it's just a consistent trait of mine. Whenever I know that, you know, something's going to jump scare my ass, I'm definitely going to be looking at the floor. Just hearing Noira yap away in the background is honestly really calming me down for some reason. Aww, I'm glad. I like mouth washing. It's never been so thrilling and captivating to look at the floor for hours. Well, I'm glad you found the charm in it. I'm glad you found the charm in me playing it. I'm happy though. I'm glad that this way of streaming, I never even figured that anyone would enjoy these sort of vibes on stream. It was really an experimental type of thing, right? I thought in general, my assumption has always been in general that, oh, people like the more, I know that was like, you know, a whole trend of cozy streamers, but still I always assumed prior to becoming a VTuber that, oh, people like the more excitable sort of streamers, you know, kind of like there's a reason why iShow Speed is so popular and like Kai is so popular and stuff like that. I just assumed that people went for that sort of energy more. That was the more mainstream sort of energy sought out in streamers. That's what I figured. But so here we are somehow. I think sometime along the way, I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't really matter. No. I think I had that in mind, so I tried to keep that energy at the start. But after a while, you know, I realized, I don't know, something I usually say is that I'm too old for this shit. So there's a certain energy of that kind of just seeps through slowly. And here we are now, guys. Here we are. Life is... We can only handle so much excitement. Gotta settle down at some point, and that's you. Ah, thanks. Sigma Riz? Fucking stopped, dude. Life is already cooler as it is. I prefer to take things slow than rushing and missing the small details. Poetic. There are people that like different energy types. Just matter of being comfortable with the type of energy you want to give off. Yeah, it took me a while to find that sort of comfortable energy, I guess. Ah, Genjutsu-sama! Hi, tadaima! Welcome back, Genjutsu-sama! Oh, you have new emojis to your name. Not just a broccoli now. What is that? What's the other emoji? Genjutsu-sama, thank you for being a wanderer for 8 months straight and supporting the Deep Blue. And welcome back to the Deep Blue. Good to have you back. How are you, Genjutsu-sama? I'm turning to dust. Tell me about it, dude. A fan? So you're a fan and a broccoli now. I see. That's cute. Is there a story behind that? Ah, Atomic Teal. Thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome back. And welcome back to you too. Can't complain. Well, I do hope that at least that whilst I was gone, you guys had a good time. Get to spend some time with other people you didn't get to watch whilst I was around. You know, because maybe clashing schedules and everything like that, or maybe find yourself a new Oshi. Whatever happened, I'm happy for you. Okay, if you guys happen to have to learn new things, experience new things, find new people, I'm happy for y'all. Became a fake fan from SKT since he eats broccoli. Genjutsu-sama has always had the broccoli emoji though. Hold on, let me drink some more wine. I just get a reminder of how old I've become. Whenever someone talks about age, I feel I'm old. Spreading word of the cult got your back, boss? Stop with these cult allegations. Stop. The Brock has recently made a comeback. Eh? He's a long timer here at the Deep Blue. Genjutsu-sama? Oh yeah. Genjutsu-sama has been at the Deep Blue for quite a while, huh? Is there a way for you to check follow age on YouTube, by the way, guys? Hold on, I want to stand up. Cause I know you can do it on Twitch. I don't know if you can do it on YouTube. Yeah, Cult of the Lamb is something that we're playing on Thursday. Not today. So we're not a cult today. We're a cult in 2 days. You can't accuse us spreading the news of the cult when you do the same. Me? Spreading news of the cult? Excuse me, I reposted your meme. Doesn't mean I attest to it. 8 months. Oh yeah, your membership is 8 months, huh? 1 more month and it's a sub baby. Tomorrow is crime scene cleaner. I just realized that this week's stream is kind of questionable. Tomorrow is crime scene cleaner, and then the day after is Cult of the Lamb. What is up with all these like reddish iconographies, like blood and cult, and I don't know. What's happening? Oh, CC Sim, thank you for 8 months of being a member of the Deep Blue. I don't know why my membership notification is not popping up. What the fuck? I need to fix that. Thank you. Thank you. One of us indeed. Thank you for your contribution towards the shrine. Talking about the shrine, I would like to tell you guys that my progress towards my 2.0 model is actually coming to fruition now. I am getting some solid results, and oh my god, the new model looks so good. I can't wait to show you guys. And we're getting new stream backgrounds and everything like that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Your Honor, I submit the schedule as proof of the allegation. The prosecution rests their case. Excuse me, that's how you're gonna back the cult allegations using my stream? My stream schedule? That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, the 2.0 might still take a while, I think. Maybe like another 2 or 3 months, because a few things I kind of had to reschedule or extend the timeline of, because, well, I was away and a few things fucked up. So I had to fix a few things. As in, you're a forensic scientist or you're a criminal. Oh, a crime scene cleaner simulates. Crime scene cleaner is basically people kill and I clean it up. That's what it is. People do murderous stuff and I clean it up. The old backgrounds, they're so cozy. Oh no, we'll still have these every once in a while. Don't worry, it won't be going away. But we'll also have some additional backgrounds. Did I miss anything? Anything in chat? I just watched a clip of a documentary showing a penguin going insane. Now I am having an existential crisis. What do you mean a penguin going insane? Welcome back. You're not late. We still have a while more to go until the end of stream. You're just in time, Russ Samurai. And welcome back to you too, to the Deep Blue. And once again, let me just say thank you so much, everyone who instigated the hype train earlier at the start of the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for your contributions toward the shrine. Oh, someone asked, will there be lore for the 2.0? Yes, a bunch. I have lore that's like basically a whole ass fucking thesis, not gonna lie. I think it's like, what, 6 pages or something like that? Yeah, I have that. And we're trying to figure out how to release that right now. And I think you guys will love it, because I love it. It's so sweet and it's so wholesome. And I think it fits our vibes here at the Deep Blue. It's definitely a Deep Blue vibe. Look forward to that. I might put out the lore earlier before the debut, so it might be separate from the debut. I might just release the lore first. The debut is, I don't know. Debut will, I haven't thought about it much, but yeah, we'll probably release the lore first. You know, to be fair, the titling model and everything, I meant for it to be part of the debut. But I was like, whatever. It might be, these poor titlings don't have a form for like the longest time, so I'll just give them one now. So I decided to like release it earlier, separate from the debut, and well, it accidentally turned us into a cult. The consequences of releasing a cute mascot as a VTuber with a community. It becomes a cult. We're not a cult though. Oh my god. I did not validate the fact that we're a cult. No, we're not a cult. Just for context. I was making a joke, guys. Can't wait, I'm running out of material to pull for memes from your current lore. You know, you should, when you make memes or content, you should post it on like, you know, the virtual YouTuber subreddit, not just on my subreddit. You should get more credit for your work. When you do shorts or clips about me, you should also post it on YouTube, man. I think that people, if you make clips and stuff, don't just keep it to my community. I think you should share it with the world so you can get more credit for it as well. Because a lot of people in the community have been doing so much work, like doing memes and stuff like that. They deserve more attention, man. They deserve more credit. No, we're not a cult. We're not a cult. No, I was making a joke. How did we come to this, guys? How did we come to this? I don't know, man. for a good year. It was only these cult allegations only started like last year, and I've been a VTuber for like 2 years-ish. Why did it only start last year? Why? I have no idea. I think maybe that's just the natural life cycle of becoming a VTuber. At one point, eventually, when you go past 2 years, you become a cult. But we're not a cult. Oh my god. I need to stop joking about it like that, because these cult allegations will not stop if I keep mentioning it. Started as a hobby or practice for me. Maybe one day I will start posting your memes elsewhere. Well, whilst you don't as of right now, I'll help support by posting it elsewhere. Look at the love and attention you got from that subreddit, Ninja. Maybe it was meant to be. What do you mean it was meant to be? That this beautiful, graceful sea fox goddess eventually has a loyal following of religious believers. Okay, I'm gonna stop myself right there. The cult is for 2 days later. Not today. We just got back, and the cult allegations immediately start like pouring in. Isn't that crazy? The more you deny it, the more it seems true. Wait, if I don't deny it, then how else am I supposed to say that it's not true? How do I beat the allegations by not arguing against it? It doesn't make sense. It's just like the cult members are growing. Nah. How do I beat these allegations, yo? Hi there, Daddy Corn. How are you? You've got no hope for your 2025. Nah, you need to have hope for your 2025. Date bayo, believe in your 2025, for I am here, boku ga kita. Sorry, I just merged like 2 shonen animes into one. Nah, 2025 is still a long way. I'm pretty sure we all will have a chance to make 2025 a great one, right guys? How else can you explain to the doctor that the magical sea fox anime girl in the screen is giving you life advice other than cult? Maybe you can just say, oh, she's a fictional anime girl on the internet who's very wise and kind of pretty, but more so wise, you know? It's not that she has a cult or anything. She's a bit old, but she's not a hag, just an onesan, you know, like an older sister sort of vibe. So nah, nothing sus there going on, you know, just another VTuber on the internet. I'm going to test your 2-year theory and become a VTuber. On second thought, probably a bad idea. Yeah, you could try. You could try whether you're going to be part of the VTuber for life cycle, where after 2 years you accidentally become a cult. In which we are not. There's a meteor going towards us in 2032, Noira. Ain't no way we got any hopes. I mean, you never know until it happens. So what's stopping you from just living until the point it happens? I mean, what else better is that to do? Technically, we're all living our life just waiting to die anyway, so we can only make the most out of it, right guys? Hey there, Fracta. I'm good. How are you? The magical fox anime girl is a pagan god? Wait, what? Are the allegations like evolving? What? Denial is the first step towards acceptance. Tell me, how do I win an argument by not arguing against it? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Is this a trap? Until you make it into a cultist, that's fucking crazy. Double down on the occult allegations to the point where people will start gaslighting themselves that this is not a cult. Reverse psychology. So, to gaslight people to thinking that this is not a cult, do I have to affirm the fact that this is possibly a cult? I am going to go on Gemini. And I'm gonna ask AI, how do you prove that you're not a cult? Not a cult. Some people may perceive like... Wait. How do I prove that I didn't start a cult? If you are concerned that you may have started a cult, it is important to take steps to address the situation. Here are some things you can do. Examine your own beliefs and motivations. Why do you think people are drawn to you? Are you seeking to control or manipulate others? Do you believe that you have all the answers? Encourage critical thinking and questioning. Cults often discourage members from thinking for themselves. Encourage your followers to ask questions and challenge your ideas. Question me! Question me, titlings. Challenge my ideas. Promote transparency and open communication. Cults often operate in secrecy. Be open and honest with your followers about your beliefs and practices. I mean, we're a fucking... We're Deep Blue after hours. We're like kind of, a hidden bar sort of thing. So we can't help but to be secretive a tad bit, right? It's a speakeasy sort of vibe. I mean, it's part of it. Respect individual autonomy. Cults often try to control every aspect of their members' lives. Respect the right of your followers to make their own choices. Yeah, that's why I said I'm okay with sharing. I'm a realistic bitch. I'm a realistic, generous god. It's okay for you guys to have other Oshis. It's okay for you guys to watch other VTubers. Totally okay. Maybe leave some offerings at the shrine, but other than that, totally okay. Be willing to admit your mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. Be willing to admit when you are wrong and apologize to those you have hurt. Oh yes, I forgive. I am very generous, benevolent, graceful. Of course I forgive. And, I understand that people make mistakes. It is important to seek professional help. A therapist can help you understand your own motivations and behaviors. Okay. Yeah, see guys, we're not a cult, obviously. Yes, we're fine. We're not a cult, okay? Yes. See, as you can see, the facts and the points purported by Gemini AI, Google's AI, is that I have concluded that we are not a cult because a lot of things don't prove true. A good part of it doesn't prove true. I can't believe that Goddess Noira told me to enjoy my life to the fullest. That's cult-like behavior. That's exactly what a cult doesn't do. That's exactly what a cult doesn't do. I tell you guys to enjoy life, have a good life, and you have a healthy amount of non-toxicity in your life. That's exactly what a cult leader would tell you not to do. I'm confusing myself. I'm fucking confusing myself now. Play Baldur's Gate 3. Actually, I do really want to play Baldur's Gate 3, but I'm stuck in Baldur's Gate 3. I can't beat the boss. No, I can't logic people out of being a cult of their own creation. Are you saying the cult is a collective creation? Philosophy of a cult. I consider it cult because I was told you would hand out free dental insurance. What do you think I am? A gecko? Like Gecko? Like the car insurance? What? We're a philosophy cult. Other parts of the world, that's just called a fucking book club. Damn, dude. Yeah, I'm confusing myself. But see, it says, examine my own beliefs and motivations. Obviously, my own beliefs and motivations is that I just want to talk about life with y'alls. All right, about life and have a good time and good drinks and good moments and good discussions with the titlings of the Deep Blue. Have good daydreams and escapism. Take you guys out of that 9-to-5 stresses, and them 9-to-5 worries for a tad bit, like a little oasis, right? That's my motivations and beliefs. And of course, I always encourage critical thinking, guys, and questioning. That is very much true at the Deep Blue. You guys can attest to this, I'm pretty sure. And I, of course, promote transparency and open communication. I told you guys that you guys can watch other VTubers and other Oshis. Just be sure to drop some offerings at the shrine and respect individual autonomy. I understand that every titling is each to their own and, you know, have their own needs and preferences. You know, maybe my time zone isn't perfect for you, so you go seek another VTuber. That is okay. I understand that. But like I said, leave some offerings at the shrine. And be willing to admit your mistakes, yes. I understand that I am graceful and benevolent and just a merciful God, but I am just an anime girl on the internet. That is my mistake. Sorry. See, we're not a cult. We're not a cult, guys. If register as a religion, don't you get tax breaks? Oh my god. I swear, once a month, someone reminds me of the tax breaks if we register ourselves as a religion. That's fucking crazy. You want us to drink your very spicy punch? Hey, even when I tell you guys to drink, I let you guys drink in autonomy. I'd be like, it doesn't have to be alcoholic drinks, guys. It's okay. Grab your glass of milk. Grab some coffee or tea. It's okay. I respect your autonomy, right, Tidelings? This is the best cult I've joined in a while, though I do miss the cookies the Cthulhu cult gave out. The Cthulhu cult gave out cookies. Since you encourage critical thinking, I doubt your statements that we're not a cult. Damn! Am I eating my own words? Whatever, I'm gonna drink my wine. God damn it. What have I created? What has happened in the Deep Blue? We're just a bar. We're just here for drinks, guys. Yet here we are. Here I am, denying cult allegations against my own people. The hell? How does this feel? I don't know. I'm kind of flattered that people are so willing to jump into being in a cult of mine, but also I'm kind of worried because people are so willing to be in a cult of mine. So I'm kind of, what's the word for it? There's a word for it that I can't remember right now, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. Is watching as her bar is slowly turning away from her. Concerned? Yes, I guess concerned is the right word. Suffering from suffering from love looks like cult bar book club. Are we getting more labels for the Deep Blue? Hi there, Ivan. Hi there, Renobs. Welcome back to the Deep Blue. Welcome back. But yes, you know what I realized though? When I posted something on... Sorry. I recently posted something on the virtual YouTuber subreddit, right? Which was a meme that Ninja Monkey made about the meme... I can't open Reddit right now because it requires VPN, but if you guys look it up, basically the meme is like, I become a VTuber, I make a mascot, and then suddenly I have a cult, ? And it has like 600 up to 700 likes right now, or upvotes on Reddit. And it made me realize that, oh my god, it is the natural life cycle of a VTuber. Like once a VTuber actually has a community, gets a mascot, it does kind of basically becomes a cult. Yeah, my country banned Reddit, unfortunately. I do have it on my phone though, it's just that I can't turn on the VPN when I'm streaming on my PC. So my phone isn't near me right now, so it's kind of tough. But yes, thus is the natural life cycle of a VTuber. At one point, they eventually start a cult. But that VTuber obviously is not mine. It's not yours truly. Because I have proven to you guys, I have pitched to you guys the 5 reasons why we are not a cult. Confused the hell waking up to your notice? That's just proof that you make good memes, Ninja Monkey. Talking about good memes, guys. If you guys want to see all the good memes that the community of Tidelings have made, check out my subreddit r/Noira or on Discord. Everyone posts there, and They're great. They're great. Never would have thought I have thought in my life that people would be making memes about me. It's crazy, isn't it? Could argue that is for best at times, as Reddit can be toxic at times. Reason number 1. Do you really want me to repeat what I said earlier about the many reasons that that we're not a cult? Okay. I'm gonna ask AI. Give me more reasons to convince people that I did not start a cult. To convince people you haven't started a cult, you need to demonstrate the opposite of common cult characteristics. Here's a breakdown of points focusing on actions and evidence. Moxie, super chato, arigato. No tax breaks. No tax breaks. No. Thank you for the super chat though. Thank you for your offering towards the shrine. Leadership style and transparency. Open communications and accountability. Actively solicit feedback and criticism. Be transparent about your decisions, reasoning, and any potential conflicts of interest. Publicly admit mistakes and correct them. Don't operate in secrecy. Make information readily available. I am totally for open communication and accountability. That's why I always tell you guys who my latest husbando is. And I tell you guys all about, Satoru Gojo and my love for Satoru Gojo and like a bunch of other 2D fictional men. That's all about being transparent, right? That's all about being transparent. Decentralized authority. Don't concentrate all power in yourself. Empower others, delegate responsibilities, and encourage independent thought and action. Promote leadership from within the group rather than demanding absolute loyalty to you. Yeah, I have mods, guys. I have moderators. So technically, I do not have centralized authority or power. The people who are banning people in the community is not me. It's my mods. So obviously, I'm not a cult leader. No special treatment or privileges. Avoid living a lavish lifestyle or demanding special treatment based on your position. Share resources equitably and avoid exploiting followers for personal gain. I have a shrine though, but like, we don't have to talk about that. Openly discuss finances. If there are group finances, be completely transparent about how they are managed. Regularly provide detailed financial reports. Detailed financial reports? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that shit. Belief system and doctrine. Encourage critical thinking and questioning. Actively promote independent thought. Oh yeah, we've talked about that. Don't punish or ostracize those who disagree. Oh yeah, we're all about that, right guys? We're all about critical thinking and discussion and, no stupid questions sort of shit. No dogma or unchanging truths. Avoid presenting your beliefs as the truth or as unchangeable dogma. Be open to evolving your understanding and acknowledging that you don't have all the answers. Oh yeah, nah, I'm cool about that. To be true, it told me to be honest, right? It told me to be honest and transparent. At one point, we did have the creation. We did start the creation of the 10 Commandments, though. But it's something of the past. We haven't really made it again, so I don't think it's as relevant. But I'm just being transparent with you guys here, right? If it's not like a currently developed thing, it's irrelevant, right? Focus on individual growth and autonomy. Yeah. No mind control or manipulation. No, I don't do that shit. Oh my god, there are so many reasons. Okay, membership and exit, easy entry and exit. Make it clear that joining the group is a voluntary decision. It is definitely voluntary. I don't isolate you guys from the outside world either, although I do sell escapism, but that's not isolating. Respect for outside opinions and resources, and that's fine. See, guys, obviously, I just prove you guys again the many reasons that I did not this isn't a cult. I just proved it again. Those were a lot of points. And there's still more. I can't be bothered reading it even. We're a rehab group. Tell us what to think. What if you leave your gacha luck will be bad forever? What do you mean? What do you mean? And why would I tell you guys what to think? No. I'm all about free thinking. I'm all about you guys thinking for yourselves and being accountable for it. Right? Nah. Okay, I'm gonna finish my wine. Crazy. I come back after a 3-week break, and the first thing I have to do is to defend myself against cult allegations. Cult legalese. Yeah, nah, Gemini gave me a whole ass essay of reasons to convince other people that you're not a cult leader. What if we are an open cult? What the fuck is an open cult? A progressive cult? Are there even such things? Are you guys innovating? Are you innovating within the cult now? Is that what's happening? Noira, tell us how to be successful in life. I don't know how to be successful in life, dude. I too am on that journey, man. You don't see me with $1,000 donations and shit on my Twitch, obviously. Even I am not part of that successful life. Speak Video Gamer, thank you for the super chat. Super chat, arigato. Thank you for your contribution towards the shrine. Thank you for your offering towards the shrine. Mighty Fox Leader, accept this humble offering for the life advice given. The word of the Deep Blue is wisdom. Fun stream. 10 out of 10 would tax break again. You're not helping me, man. Fuck. Yeah. You're not helping me. But thank you for your offering towards the shrine. May your gacha luck be with you as you roll for it tomorrow. I love this is best place. Oh, thank you. We are an innovative cult with a progressive goddess. Stop adding additional labels and tags to whatever is not actually what we're not actually are. Oh my god, it's evolving. What? Why are you hailing me? What the fuck? No. Enough, guys. Look, hey. If we want to get more viewers, making it a cult is not the way. Okay, so come on. You know, we need to be more welcoming to people. You got what I mean? And to be more welcoming to people, we need to tell them that we're not actually baiting them into something that could possibly be a trap. Although it gives you tax breaks. You know, I don't think that's the best way to get more people to the Deep Blue. It's not the best way to get more titlings, you know? I don't think so. A cult that encourages progressive ideas is still a cult. I mean, it's a trap? Oh my god. Wait, I got a notification, but like nothing's popping up. The hell? Is it delayed? I think I have to wait for it. As a new viewer, I enjoy the idea of being a cult. Oh my god, don't encourage it, dude. What the hell? Don't encourage it. Nah. Wait, did I get something earlier? Because the notification is not appearing. Let me check. Nope. I'm sorry if I missed whatever that was. Because it's not appearing for me. Do you guys see anything, by the way, in chat? Because I heard a notification. You sent something just then. Where the fuck is the notification? What happened to my notification? Oh my god. Heard it. Yeah, but where is it? Ooh. Let me try to refresh. Hold on. Let me refresh. Why the fuck is it not working? Oh, I see it now. Oh my god. Genjutsu-sama! Tip arigato. Thank you for your dono towards the shrine. Thank you for offering towards the shrine. Almighty Noira the Wise grant me luck in my gacha. This is not helping me. Well, thank you for your support towards the Deep Blue. May your gacha luck be with you. If you roll right now, you might get that SSR waifu. You may or you may not, because obviously I am not a cult leader who dictates what is RNG. Ha ha ha. But I can support you in your decision to take that gacha role. Thank you, though, Gejitsama, for the tip. Thank you for your support towards the Deep Blue, for your contribution towards the shrine. I'm pulling a Pokemon? Okay, I hope you get a... No, you probably don't need a God of War. You get the Palkia? Do you have the Palkia yet? I'm assuming you're pulling on the newest pack. I hope you get that full art Palkia. That's black and white. Noiraism, and no, you stop. Don't just turn my name into an ism, bro. The hell? Don't just turn my name into something that's a way of living. Holy shit. I haven't played the Pokemon TCG in forever, man. Do you guys still play the Pokemon TCG? I think I ditched it for quite a while, but a lot of my friends still play it. No. Stop loving things that are just conceived randomly in chat, guys. Escapism and daydreams is Noiraism? What is this becoming? I swear, the progression of today is just fucking wild, man. I swear. We went from just talking about my travels and good to be back sort of shit, and then we talked about AI and like a lot of stuff, you know, deep talks and almost philosophical shit, and yet we're back again with cult allegations that I'm trying to stave away. Own up to it and make it a religion? Oh my god, nah. Hey, look. No, you guys are making me think twice on whatever I'm trying to say next, man, because I feel like it's gonna be used against me, so I'm gonna just fucking shut up. There's a Glaceon card now? Pulled a shiny Torterra. Hey, at least it was shiny. At least it was shiny. Hey, I'm sure your black and white full art Palkia will come to you soon. Because you've been kind to the Deep Blue, I'm sure that eventually it'll come to you soon. It's almost like you never left. Isn't it crazy though? And truly, I am very appreciative of you guys. Like, it's really like I never left for like 3 weeks. You guys are still as fun, as crazy, as easy of a crowd to talk to and chill with and discuss over. Yeah, I have the best community for reals. I have the best chat. Natural progression where things flow into each other with no rhythm and reason. I guess so. Just a spontaneous flow of conversation. I so love this community, so do I. Silence is an act of humbleness. Our goddess understands restraint. No, that's crazy. Oh my god, that's crazy. Holy Book of Neuronity, when the amount of cult lore being created within this past hour alone is crazy. Have a good one, Brian. Happy early birthday again. Talking about that, I just realized, so we made a poll on the subreddit, right? On what the tideling's mode of transportation would be. I don't think we've concluded that yet. For some reason, a lot of you guys, I don't remember who made the thread, but like, you guys concluded on wanting to steal jetpacks from local chatinis. Which is like, why would you want to do that? That was the option of using jet skis and scuba gear. Yet you guys choose to steal jetpacks from local chatinis. Why? Why you don't want us to ride Poseidon? Because Poseidon is mine to ride. Get off his ass. Chatinis never see us coming. Nah. Stealing, no good, okay? It's in the 10 Commandments somewhere, not mine. one of the 10 commandments out there. Stealing, no good, okay? Don't steal from thy neighbor. Don't steal from thy chatini neighbor, okay? I'll make a new poll sometime soon, alright? And let's see. I don't know. How about we brainstorm together as a group, okay? As a collective group. Let's think about it right now. Give me options. Let's think. What mode of transport do you guys want? You know how the chatinis have jetpacks? What mode of transport should we have? Or what equipment should we have as tidelings? Jet skis? Jetpacks. No jetpacks. Don't steal the Chatini's jetpacks. No. Steal jetpacks from jail, but stop stealing jetpacks from other fandoms. Excuse me. Jet skis. Torpedoes? Why? Stop stealing jetpacks, guys. Yellow submarine. Yellow submarine. Now you're stealing from the Beatles. Was it the Beatles who did Yellow Submarine? I think it was, right? Submarine. Oh yes, it was the Beatles. Torpedo sounds extra dangerous. Rocket pack is just a synonym of jetpack. Deadbeats. What are deadbeats? Oh wait, what? No. No, stop stealing. Stop. No. We're talking about independent modes of transportation and equipment that we shall not steal from other VTubers or fandoms. Or you get what I mean. Don't steal from thy neighbor. Titling sub would be nice, or we can get aircraft carrier from undisclosed source. Aircraft carrier, we're not fucking rich. Sea moths, that's cute. That's cute. Oh, you know what? I'll make the... Okay, wait. I am gonna make the poll right now. Because I have my phone with me now. I'm gonna make the poll on Reddit. Wait. What were the options? Oh my god, you guys suggest so much. My short-term memory does not span that far, man. I'm so sorry. I am great at a lot of things. Short-term memory is not one of them. So, how do we do this? Let me think. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. There's a redeem cult follower message, right? I'm not beating my allegations, but this is the easiest way to do it right now. There's a redeem cult follower message, a redeem on Twitch, right? Unfortunately, it's only available on Twitch. Can you use that to give your suggestion of what you guys want for equipment for titlings? Unfortunately, it's only on Twitch, guys. So if you guys want titlings on Twitch to put in your suggestion, you gotta convince people to use their points. Do you guys see it? The redeem cult message thing? Genji-sama! Thank you for that sub on Twitch. 4 months on Twitch. You're like everywhere. Holy shit. Thank you for offering towards the Deep Blue. You guys got it? Can you guys do that? How much is it? Is it 2K? Is it 2K points? That's so expensive if it's 2K. Are you serious? I mean, you guys would probably have enough points though, right? You can find an abandoned submarine at the bottom of the ocean, restored and painted. Jet skis, sea moths, submarines. Is it the highlight my... You know what? Yeah. Use the highlight my message. Yeah, use that one instead. I think that works. Don't use the cult one, so I can beat my allegations. See, I'm obviously generous. I'm letting you guys use the cheaper option. Okay, wait. I see. What is a sea moth? How about a sea slug? Wouldn't a sea slug be so cute? Submarine. Kadla, by the way, thank you for the follow and welcome to the Deep Blue. Irashimasu. Mounted cuttlefish. You guys are having weird fantasies, man. Mounted cuttlefish. Okay, I'm gonna put cuttlefish. I'll put cuttlefish in there. Submarine. Oh damn! Gadget Summer did it. Okay, a submarine. Okay. Wait. Ah fuck! It's not my VPN. I'm gonna put that. I don't know what the max is. Let me check. Titling's preferred mode of transport. Don't steal jetpacks from the Chatinis. Okay, we are gonna make that poll. I don't know how many poll options I can make. Let me see. So submarines was one of them. I'm checking. Dreadnoughts. Okay, dreadnoughts. What? Like Star Wars? Oh wait, no, dreadnoughts is not actually just a Star Wars thing. It's a fucking ship. That's crazy. Okay, sure. Dreadnoughts. Steal the yellow submarine from the Beatles. Okay, you know what? I'll put a yellow submarine instead. No, I'll put submarines and then you guys can decide on the color later. How's that? Wait, what was it? I'm looking. Jet skis. Jet skis. Jet ski. Sea moth. I don't know how many options is max. Sea moth. Cuttlefish. Cuttlefish. What is a bathyscaph? Whatever that is. What is that? A bathyscaph? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Holy shit, am I going through a fucking history of like submersible vessels? What? Scaff. Ooh, I'd love to ride a kaiju. That sounds fun. Dude, I've maxed out the options, man. I've maxed out the options. Hold on. I've maxed it out. I've maxed it out at bathyscaph. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to just stick with these, okay? With these options. Imagine Tidling's just riding this like menacing looking ass fucking war vessels. Or like deep sea exploration shit. That looks like fucking scary ass. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm posting it on the subreddit. There's submarine dreadnoughts, jets, dreadnought. Is it dreadnought with an A or dreadnought with a? Oh, it's with an O. Dreadnought with an O. Dreadnoughts. Jet ski, sea moth, cuttlefish, and bathyscaph. Posting it, guys. Okay, now I've maxed out the poll options, so these are the only ones that I can fit in. So you guys can chuck in your votes now. It's on the subreddit Reddit r/Noira. You can chuck it in. Can Titanings ride Godzilla's dorsal plates? You guys are so fucking creative. You guys are so fucking creative. Innovative and creative. Mantis shrimp. Oh, I'm sorry the mantis shrimp didn't get in. Maybe we can do a second part and then we can pit the first options against the second option. How's that? You know what? I'll make a second one. And then we can pit it against each other. No. How about this? We do this one and then tomorrow we'll do another one for the second option. How's that? We'll do another chat. I'll prep a redeem for it on Twitch And then we'll collect the entries for the second poll. And then the results from both polls, we pit them against each other. Yes, tournament style. So today, we have locked in our options for today, currently on the subreddit. We'll do the next one tomorrow, hey? Yeah? That works, I reckon. That works. Mantis shrimp sounds great, though. Yeah, and mantis shrimps are fucking badass, too. What a productive day. We have decided on our mode of transport, although I technically don't know how we're going to be able to afford that. So yes, as of right now, Titlings, your order is to vote on the subreddit poll for your preferred mode of transport as you go into battle. Or I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing with fucking big ass water, deep sea shit. And cuttlefishes. What are you guys even doing with those? Have a good one, Captain Thomas. Thanks for dropping by. Yes, so today we have become very productive and innovative and very creative. You guys have come up with a lot of things. The commandments, the commandments? Actually, now I'm curious because I think I actually started a thread of commandments, I think, a few months back. I want to see how it's doing. So it says here that people have suggested some ideas for the commandments. These include: thou shalt not call sea fox Onesan as Obasan. Oh, that's a good one. Thou shalt not evoke the uwu magic before me. Oh, that's also a good one. 1. Sip for older women. 2. Pull for gacha men. 3. Take another shot. 4. Be yourself unapologetically. Ooh, good one. 5. 10% of something is better than 100% of nothing. 6. Sing your heart out on karaoke. 7. Credit the artists. 8. Eat well. 9. Share the love. 10. Love the sea fox. Wow, this boy made it 10. Keep hydrated, the sea fox goddess. Thou shalt pet the titlings every 5 minutes. Maybe we need a poll for our 10 commandments too. Maybe we need to do that. Thank you for the head rub. Yeah, no, let's turn that into a poll then. You know what? I want to try doing more polls because there are honestly a lot of things that are undecided at the Deep Blue. So I'd like to build it together with you guys, the Tidelings, since I mean the community is ours together, right? Thou shalt get enough sleep. Oh, yes, please. Sleep is so good and sleep is so underrated. Man, sleep is like the best thing ever. Enough sleep is like the best thing ever. Too much sleep, oh, it's the worst. It's like a bad hangover. We need a pet titling emote. Yeah, we don't have one yet, huh? Actually, I am currently making titling emotes, but I haven't really decided on what emotes I want to make. So if you guys actually have some recommendations for it, yeah, tell me about it. A pet titling one. I'll make one that pets the titling. You don't need sleep? Everyone needs sleep. What are you talking about? For some reason, I'm fine with oversleeping. Yeah, lucky you. I could never like sleep more than like, I think 7 hours. If I sleep more than 7 hours, I get like a headache. So I'm maxed out at 7. Though I don't know what part of it is actually due to just habit, you know, habitual reasonings. Not habitual reasoning, sorry, but like just the reasoning due to habit. I have just a thing for you for titling emotes. Ooh. Okay, save it. I'll make a thread for it. Now? So, oh yeah, I'll make it now. Okay, guys. I'll make a thread. Titlings, what emotes do you want? What emotes of titlings do we want? We're making titling emotes. What emote should they be? Okay, guys, I posted that too. So drop your ideas for emotes for titlings on the subreddit. Yeah, because if you guys just chat, like I said, my short-term memory is shites. So if you guys tell me about it, I will 90% of cases forget about it. Hi there, Zakun, and welcome back to the Deep Blue 2. Thank you. Well, what a wild ride today. I finished my glass of wine, and unfortunately I can't drink. The wine is wonderful, but I can't drink too much of it because I only have one bottle of it, and finding a Pinot Gris at where I am is so hard. So yeah, Pinot Gris, guys. If you guys if you guys don't like red wine but find that other types of wine are also kind of meh, you know, kind of too sweet sometimes and stuff like that, try a Pinot Gris. A Pinot Gris is great, as I have learned. It is easily my when I don't feel like having a red wine, a Pinot Gris is what I'll get. If I don't feel like having a Chianti, a Pinot Gris is where it's at. Spelt as Pinot space GRIS. Look at me, just recommending you guys wines. Oh, I do have to tell you guys, I will be gone. I will be gone over the weekends for some times, but like not for like a whole week. I have a wedding to go to, a friend's wedding to go to sometime next month. I have a friend coming over. Holy fuck, my friend is coming over next week. Ooh, okay, yeah, he's coming over next week. So I might not be able to stream Thursday next week, but you know, that's only a day, it's fine. Because I feel like when I stream, my friend's probably gonna come in and dox me. So I'd rather not stream when a friend is staying over. Oh yeah, he's staying over, by the way. So he's staying over at our place. So unfortunately, I won't be able to stream for that day in particular. He's only staying for over the weekends. But yeah, only missing a day, so it's not too bad. No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow. Wait, what is this thing that you're saying out of context? Yeah, and the thing is, like, my friend, that friend of mine, actually pops by the stream every once in a while. Sometimes he comments on stream too. I'm not about to tell you guys who, but my friend is silly enough to do that for shits and giggles, to just say stupid shit whilst I'm streaming. So I'd rather not risk it. He's quite a case. But yeah, don't worry guys, I won't be gone for long periods of time anytime soon, okay? So don't worry. And I got all the content secured, so don't worry about it. Yes, my friend is very goofy. Your friend knows you stream as a VTuber. You know what? Surprisingly, a lot of my friends actually, not a lot, but like relatively, a good amount of my friends actually know I'm a VTuber. But they're normies, so like they don't care. Sorry. They don't like look at my content or try to dox me or anything. They're quite normies. So yes, some of them actually know that I stream, and I tell them I stream with an avatar. I don't use like my face and my real face and everything. They know. And thankfully, technically, I also kind of, I'm not like ashamed of anything that I do as a streamer or a VTuber. So like, I don't mind even if they drop by stream. So it's just one of the, I don't mind if I tell them that I'm a streamer and stuff like that, and if they happen to kind of just accidentally stumble upon my content, because I feel like there's nothing to hide anyway. But yeah, most of my friends are normies enough that they don't actually tune into my shit. But we'll miss you anyway. Can't promise we won't cry. Aww, nah, titlings are stronger than that. You guys won't cry. I was placing that in the context of the commandments. I struggled to remember who was that said quote, so it took me a while. Then you already changed the subject. I see. Man, that's a... Yes, we'll do the commandment thing. We'll revisit the commandments again sometime soon. So just jot that down somewhere and we'll revisit it soon. Right now, our current topics are voting for our mode of transportation and the emotes for the titlings. That's not an order! Yeah, oh my god, it's like you guys are trying really hard to become a cult? What is this? Well, why are my titlings so willingly wanting to become a cult? What happened? The safety concern, the less people know, the less likely to be fixed. Yeah, it's fair. I guess I just trust my friends enough to do so. Yeah. Anyway, man, it's good to be back, isn't it? It's good to be back. But when I did say that I'm very thankful for you guys still being around here, despite having taken a long break, I am not hyperbullying when I say that a lot of streamers lose a lot of viewers for being inactive for even like 2 weeks. And me being gone for 3 weeks is so fucking risky already. And the thing is, like, I do it quite often as well. I feel like so I don't miss a lot of streams, but when I do take breaks from streams, sometimes it goes from 1 to 2 weeks and sometimes 3 weeks, right? So I'm very thankful for you guys still coming back to the stream and, you know, greeting me, welcoming me back, welcoming your Sea Fox back. And I really appreciate that, just saying. Did you ever figure out what happened to your internet? Yeah, so apparently my building's cable got fucked up by something. So they had to do a whole ass excavating shit to figure out what the problem was. And they found out that it was nothing of my fault and it was like the building's fault or something. We worship you, you are God. What? You what, mate? We worship you and you are a goddess, so a cult doesn't seem like that much of a stretch. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah. I'm not a goddess. You don't know that. I'm just a sea fox, bro. I kind of feel bad for leaving you guys for prolonged periods of time, but, you know, that's why I always try my best to prepare content whenever I'm not around. Corvus, thank you. Hello, Corvus. How are you? How are you? But yeah, it's very reassuring to come back and still have you guys coming back to the stream. So thanks, guys. Thanks for being a good bunch. Thanks for being a great bunch and just waiting patiently. It means a lot. I can't stress that enough. It means a lot. Only a goddess would deny that she is a goddess. Oh my god, it's the whole cult thing all over again. Sound like a goddess. You seem to have the wisdom of one too. Damn, dude. How do I get out of situations where the more that I deny, the less convincing it becomes denying it? Like, I don't even know what to do. Have a good one, ZMA. I don't... Zim Maximus, have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. I'm chilling and watching a really nice yapping stream. Ah. The harder you deny, the more our faith grows. That's crazy. Call it quits. It's a losing battle. I would say walk away. But, like, I don't think that's helping the cause either. Like, if there's no resistance, then, I mean, it'll just keep on going. Nah. I believe that there's a way there's a way to do this. There's a way to navigate around this. I am a wise sea fox. I am a wise sea fox of much age. I'm sure I can find a way around this. Except the fact that no. I'm a rebellious bitch. I can figure something out. But to be fair, the goddess. Am I a goddess? I don't know. Am I? I don't... If I would like to address that... You know what? I'll just shut up. I do refer to myself as one, but I was joking. But like, that's not gonna fly if I say I was joking. Have a good one, Nixon. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping by, Nixon. Good to have you back. I don't know. I'll just fucking shut up, dude. Lore-wise though, lore-wise, nothing says anything about me being a goddess. But also lore-wise, nothing really says anything about my background. So, I can't say anything. Miss these hangouts with everyone. I miss these hangouts with everyone as well. As much as I loved my days of non-streaming and just enjoying the natural views of New Zealand and like the amazing road trips and the day-to-day that I had, you know, coming back to this is very nice. It's very nice. Oh, Mythos, you're so wholesome and cute. I'm glad that people can find joy or like, you know, enjoy this community or whatever this is. I am humbled by the fact that I can provide such a platform, honestly. Never would I have thought. Never I would have thought. I always thought that if you notice like the format of the structure of my Discord server, it technically only has like one chat channel. That was because I never thought that I could ever have any sort of chat activity that's busy enough, that so much chat activity that it needs multiple channels. I've always been pessimistic of having an active chat an actively chatting community off stream. So that's why I never really thought much about it. And now I see the Discord server being so active with people just talking. I'm just very happy and humbled, man. Very happy and humble. Fab. Yeah, that's how it is. That's the VTuber experience, y'all. That's the VTuber experience. And you wonder why there was like a thesis about a VTuber having a VTuber's community having. Wait, there was a thesis a while back of someone observing cultish behaviors of a VTuber's community. I can't remember who the VTuber was. Jelly? Was it Jelly? Yeah, is it any wonder? Is it any wonder? That's why I'm starting to think that it's truly part of the VTuber life cycle. This whole cultish phase, yeah, it's part of the VTuber life cycle. Jelly, right? That was a hilarious thing. You did not know that there was a thesis about cult and VTubers? Oh, thank you, Daddy Corn, by the way. Yeah. So when are you guys gonna write a thesis about me and the observations of titlings, huh? Yeah, it was like by the way, it was like a 10 or 12 page thesis or sorts. Let me check. How many pages was it? Oh, yeah. The Star Knight fan base of Jelly Hoshiumi. Oh my god, it's a whole ass PDF, dude. Wait, it's 7 pages fucking long with references, well cited, and as some observers or readers have put it, it's put together better than a lot of actual published journals. Jerry Hashiyumi, wow. Yeah. So 7 pages of that. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah, you guys can Google it. If you guys Google Jelly VTuber cult thesis, it pops up. Yeah, it's crazy. Is it like a solo job? Did the guy like write it himself? It was like viral for a while on Twitter and Reddit, I believe. The thesis has to be a minimum of 4 pages, more than 500 words, Times New Roman 11, font single space. Hey, I will have you know that I like my documents 1.5 spaced. I'll have you know. Yeah. And I'll also have you know that I once went on a power trip at the workplace, and I told my team to never write to me in Times New Roman. I only wanted all my documents in Arial. Yes, that was a phase that I cringed to remember, but that was a phase nonetheless that I admit to because they were my wrongdoings. I don't know why I went on that power trip and I told all future documents to only be in Arial. That was fucking crazy. But no, I'm actually okay with Times New Roman now. I found the beauty in Times New Roman. I don't mind Times New Roman now. Times New Roman is horrible. Yeah, I used to think Times New Roman was horrible and only Arial or like Avenir was acceptable. But now I'm okay with it. It's not too bad. Yeah, I used to hate it. I used to hate it. Oh my god, Comic Sans? Nah, Comic Sans? Comic Sans? Nah, dude, nah. If you write my thesis in Comic Sans, I will exile you. I will exile you to the corners of the sea. Damn, dude. They're just fonts. How bad can they be? They're kind of bad for the eye and aesthetics, man. Wingdings. Wingdings. What's your least disliked font now? What is my least disliked font? Probably... Yeah, Comic Sans is actually quite up there. Let me see. List of fonts. List of... Papyrus is kind of bad. Yeah, Papyrus is kind of bad. But nah, Comic Sans MS is still worse, and probably second is Papyrus. Can someone beat me to the Comic Sans question? Any thoughts on Papyrus or Calibri? I just mentioned Papyrus! Calibri is okay. Calibri is quite pretty. So I don't like Comic Sans, for sure. Just like a lot of people. I don't hate Undertale. I'm talking about Undertale. I do really want to play Undertale too. I've been wanting to replay Undertale. It's been a while. What is Chiller? What is the font of Chiller? What is Chiller? I don't even know the font Chiller. Or maybe, you know what? You guys want to try writing my thesis in Wingdings? That'll be quite a feat. I feel like no one will understand it. Helps keep all the character consistent with and makes selecting them easier. Monospaced fonts. Yeah, I do have my personal... I always apply this. Like, people who are working with me know that I always change my documents with I always have 1.5 spacing for all my documents. Always. I feel like double is too much, single is too unreadable, so 1.5 is the right way for me. So there's at least that rule. I want documents in 1.5 spaced. And that's an ultimatum, y'all. That's an ultimatum. Is this thesis mandatory for Noirism? What are you trying to get a degree? Sheesh. No, it's not mandatory, okay? And there is no Noirism, okay? None of that, no. A calling card of sorts that says Noira wrote this document. Calling card of sorts. No, my documents? I don't really credit my documents, honestly. Yeah, but nowadays people use Google Docs and shit like that, right? So I don't really need to credit myself in it. It's like, you can see it. There was this little statue my fam wrote our wishes in, and I'm private, so back then I went out of my way to write in Black Panther's Wakandan alphabet or the Hylian alphabet from Zelda. That's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what? Respect, dude. Respect to that. Respect to that. Due to dyslexia, Times New Roman looks like it's wobbling. That's a trip. Wobbling is crazy. I don't know. I found a newfound appreciation for Times New Roman because I feel like with the right context, it looks pretty. Like, I think it looks pretty when you use it, say, in a yellow sort of font against a dark background. It looks very nice and vintagey. I think it looks pretty. It's kind of like those retro Retro fanfics? Question mark? Wait, what do I mean by retro fanfics? Retro romance screenshots with like, you know, headings and shit. I don't know if I explained that correctly. I just think that it can be kind of aesthetic looking vintage sort of feel with Times New Roman. So yeah, that's my newfound appreciation for it. Oh wait, I know Chilla. I know the Chilla fonts. Yeah, now that you mentioned that it's horror-esque, I think I know the one that you're talking about. Time check? Oh, thank you for the time check. Right. Usually Sheena's the one who time checks for me. Yeah, thank you. Guys, we ought to call it a day, but worry not, my dear titlings. We will still be streaming tomorrow and the day after. Tomorrow we will be doing some crime scene cleaner, and the day after we will be doing some Cult of the Lamb. So don't worry. Don't you worry, child. CM's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. Hey. Sorry, I don't know why I sprung into that song. Yeah, don't worry. We got a stream tomorrow and the day after. And so today, though, thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you for so much of the warm welcome, and I hope you guys enjoyed your time at the Deep Blue. It's so good to be back. I can't say that enough, and I truly appreciate it. Mint! Ghost of Mint! Hi! Thank you for 2 months of membership. I'm sorry, I'm just about to go, Ghost of Mint. But welcome back to the Deep Blue, and I did have an amazing break. Yes, I will be around for stream tomorrow, but if you guys like the stream, once again, thank you though. Tadaima, welcome back to the Deep Blue. And Sefi, thank you for the follow and welcome back to the Deep Blue. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you guys like the stream, I'd appreciate it if you drop a follow or a like, if you're on Twitch, or a like if you're on YouTube. And if you guys want to join the community of titlings, there are 2 ways to do so. The best way is via Discord, where you'll get notifications for my content as well as you will. Exclamation mark Discord if you're on Twitch or YouTube, or you can check the panel or the description below for my Discord link. And also, don't forget to join the subreddit r/Noira. There's 2 polls. There's a poll going on right now for titlings to pick their mode of transportation. You guys can join in on that on the subreddit. And also, I stream every week. Yes, I stream. Wait, oh my god, I haven't done this in a while. I'm sorry. My train of thought is like fucked up. I stream every Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays every week, same time, every time. I'm getting distracted by chat. Why the fuck are you saying random shit? That's at 10 p.m. if you're in Southeast Asia. That's either 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. if you're in the US, if you're in the West Coast or East Coast. And that's around 3 or 4 p.m. if you're in the EU. So if you guys are free around those times, come over to my stream either on Twitch or YouTube, and you'll definitely find me just yapping around. And what else am I supposed to say? Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Now let me find someone to raid on Twitch. I haven't done this for a while, and like my brain train of thought is really fucking me over. Who shall we raid today? Dareka. Let's see. I think let us raid I don't know who to raid. No, wait, I do? Savi. Let's raid Savi. I haven't raided Savi in a while. Funny and great stream to listen to. Oh, thank you. Have a good one. And thank you everyone who's new. Once again, that's what I forgot to do. Let me reintroduce myself for you guys who are new here. I am Noira, the sea fox who sells escapism and daydreams. And it's good to be back. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Now let me raid into Savi on Twitch. And will I be seeing you guys tomorrow? We're playing some crime scene cleaner tomorrow. So expect some blood, a lot of yaps, and some lo-fi music to top it all off. It's gonna be a bloody good time, literally. So I'll see you tomorrow, titlings. Bye-bye. Have a good one. See ya. Ciao.